Hey, what's up, everybody? Going to do this one a little bit different today. As you can see, I've got an assortment of really cool stuff laid out here, and I'm going to wait for some more people to get here. So, what's up, Brandon? What's up, Mr. Reader 393? What I do have, I'll just go ahead and start explaining a little bit to you guys. That way, give you a little food for thought. But I have a bunch of 1993 MREs that I know are in really good condition. Hey, what's up, Seth? Hello, Marilyn. Hello, Renee. How you doing? Like I was telling them, it's kind of a little bit of a different setup today. I think I might wait a little bit till some more people get here to explain what's going on, but as you can see, there's a bunch of really cool stuff laid out here on the table. And I've actually got a case sitting back here that has a bunch of 1993 MREs in it. What's up, Drew? What's up, Jessica? And what's up, Dana? Appreciate y'all showing up. Van Edwards, how's it going? What's up, Corrosion 37? One chip challenge. Yeah, that is going to be filmed. That, and I have something sitting back here from someone that I've had for a long time. Those are going to be the two first things I film as soon as I get a new camera. I'm working on that. You guys will, I think you'll appreciate the fact that I'll have a new camera, but the way my camera is right now, I get 5 minutes at a time, and it shuts off, and then sometimes I lose footage, sometimes I don't, but yeah. What's up, Jamie? How's it going, man? Hey, how's it going? I'm into Pain channel. There we go. That was Chad. What's up, Chad? I remember your name. I'm horrible with names sometimes, guys. All right, we got 29 people in here so far. All right, all right, all right. En route to my house. We'll be back shortly. All right. I'm sure it'll still be going on there. Tokyo Smash. I figure this is going to be a pretty decently long live stream. Nice, nice. Francisco, what's up? I'm glad you got to catch the live stream too. Hopefully some more of the reviewers will show up. I've talked to a few of them over through the day. It's nice to have them in here to kind of pick up answering some of the questions that I slack on sometimes. Hey, what's up from Canada there, Sean? Hey, Mr. Browning, what's going on, dude? Glad to see you in here, my friend. Callius Enoch, what's up? Renee is multi-magnums at work. Ah, well, that sucks. Hopefully John can make it to a live stream sometime soon. He's a good energy, I know that. Hey, what's up, Gabe? But yeah, John's a good energy to have around. He's a really positive dude and good people, good country folk. As you guys can see, I've got a bunch of stuff laid out here. I started to explain this earlier, but if you see in the title, it said that you guys are going to get to pick what you want to see. Now, I've got multiple 1993 MREs sitting here in a case that I can pull up here and we can go through and pick one out. Or we can check out Norwegian Arctic Field Ration. And this one right here is Lamb Mulligatawny. And check this out. I got to show you guys this. Like, this is a can of Camels. How cool is that? Love it. Still sealed. As far as I know, this is pre-1989. All I could figure out on it, if somebody knows better than that, I'm more than open for some information on this. But as far as I could tell, these are from right around the late 80s. So they could be a little bit older, they could be a little bit newer. I'm not going to set a perfect date on that. Then I also have a pack of MCI Marlboros. You guys can pick between those. And here is a July of 2016 production date, UKORP, 24-hour ration. Of course, I'd only be able to pick one meal out of there, so we could go through the contents and kind of figure out what would be a good meal to pick out of there. So kind of taking a live poll here and see what you guys want to see. And if you guys are just tuning in, we're gonna figure out what's gonna be in this. Let's see, 12B engineer, what's up, man? How's it going? Jocks McDonald, big chat, what's up? Appreciate y'all showing up, man. I really appreciate everybody who's in here right now. I got one vote from Frank to say he wants to see the oldest one. We got an Arctic field ration. We got an ORP, so it's like it's 1, 1, and 1 as of right now, which is all good. We'll figure it out. Coffin nails, yeah, in a can. How cool is that, though? I'll bet you these things are still just as fresh as the day they packed them. I'm really looking forward to checking those out. Okay, he says he's with Frank. I think Frank said the oldest thing I have. Setting here. We got another Arctic. Yep. Looking like the Arctic is pulling ahead. Do you guys see the, real quick question. Do you guys still see the super chat thing down there at the bottom? I might accidentally turn that off. I don't know. If I did, I did. It's no big deal. Don't have an LRP sitting here. I got an ORP. I have multiple 1993s, different menus that we can pick one of. Then I also have this Norwegian Arctic field ration, and then of course we'll check one of these out. Okay, thanks Frank. I appreciate it. Yeah, I just had that quick question. I wasn't for sure. Yeah, definitely. All right, so let's focus on the on what kind of food we're going to have here. That way, I can go ahead and figure out what I got to start cooking. Which I haven't reviewed one of these yet on my channel. I haven't reviewed one of these. I've eaten plenty of these. Like I don't know how many I've eaten of these, but I really like the ORPs. They're fantastic. Yes, this is the lamb mulligatawny. It definitely is. And this also has fruit soup in it, I noticed. It's got fruit soup, which is kind of blurry right there. Here, I'll go through the contents list. It's lamb mulligatawny, and it says cinnamon bun or pizza, protein bar, hot chocolate, energy drink, fruit soup, chewing gum, coffee, vitamin tablet, disinfection swab, spoon, and a Ziploc bag. So that is what's in that. And then the 93 I've got sitting here is just a chicken stew, but like I said, I've got like 8 different menus of the 93, which is the first year for the flameless ration heater to be in the United States ration. Yeah, I've actually had a mulligatawny. Hey, what's up, Mickey? Yeah, I was just answering you. I didn't realize it was you. How's it going, Mickey Joe? You guys go check out Mickey Joe's channel after the stream. I'm sure he'd really appreciate that. He's got some fun reviews over there. How much did each one cost? Well, that's kind of hard to break down because I actually bought the 1993s. I bought 2 cases when I bought these. And I can't remember what it broke down to a piece. But I would say that if you were going to get one of these right now, it would probably run you about 20 bucks roughly for a 93. You can pick up one of these right here for right around 45, 50 bucks shipped, which in my opinion is a very good deal for the amount of food that you get here. This thing weighs roughly almost 5 pounds, 4.5 pounds. And then you've got your Norwegian Arctic field ration. These will run you right around 50 bucks also. So 50, 20, and right around 45, 50. Got another vote for the Norwegian Arctic, so it looks like it's going to be pulling ahead. I want to make these live streams fun for everyone. That's why I'm not going to skimp on what I put on here. Whatever I put on here is something that I would like to see myself in a live stream, so that's why I want you guys to be able to enjoy it and put some cool stuff on here. We got 56 people in here. We had 64 at one time. I think some people tune in and don't realize that it's actually live. So, yeah, Brian, the Russians go for, there were Emmercoms on eBay for $26.99, I believe. They were on there for months, like 4 months. But Steve told me he picked, excuse me, Steve told me he picked up 3 of those, and there was a lot of items in it that were already spoiled. So, yeah, it's kind of rough. I want to go back in the chat here. Weedy Guitar Studio said he wants to see the oldest one. Hey, no problem. A1 Offender, I appreciate it. Like I said, man, I really enjoy hanging out with you guys like this. I want to move the camera a little bit. I enjoy hanging out with you guys like this, so I want to put forth some good material. That way, everyone will enjoy what I'm opening up, and I'll also get to enjoy what I'm eating. And I'll be honest, these 1993s that I have right here, there's a pretty interesting story behind these. I know the storage conditions on these because the fellow got these, picked them up for Y2K, and he bought these in 1997 or 1990? I think it was 1997. He bought these, put them in storage in a closet, dark, cool closet, so it was running, 65, 70 degrees year round, and he kept them there until 2018 when I bought these off of him, like in January. So these things are in very good condition. I've actually eaten a cheese spread out of one of these 1993 MREs, which blew my mind. I never thought that I would eat a cheese spread out of a brown bag, but I did. I don't think Steve's here yet. I haven't been able to get a hold of Steve since this morning, so he may show up and he may not. Hopefully he does. I enjoy having Steve here just as much as everyone else does, I'm sure. Let's see. British. I got a vote for the British. I think that's only the second vote I've had. I had a 95 pork and barbecue. Donald says, I had a pork and barbecue sauce from 1991 the other day with rice, pork and barbecue sauce with rice, and it was weird. It wasn't one of these. Like I said, it was like a 91, and all I had was an entree, but the pork it kind of made my tongue numb a little bit, so I didn't eat very much of it. I just ended up tossing it out. Yeah, I am going to have a smoke while we're deciding on what we're going to have. What do you guys want to see open? The Camels or the Marlboros? Yeah, I've eaten plenty of old MREs. That one I had was just funky. It just hadn't been stored very well. Cyanide, 3 cookies, 3S. Hey, Smokey, I'm at work, mate. Got to run. Hey, I appreciate you stopping by, man. I really do. Look forward to having you here on the next one, or just if you can watch it later, it'll upload to my channel as soon as we finish up. Yeah, I appreciate you showing up, Renee, and catching all of them. Camels, camels, camels. All right, here we go. Camels it is. Marlboros get set off to the side. Everyone has pretty much unanimously decided on the Camels. I'm really excited to get to open these up. So it's got a nice little clear lid on the top. I wonder if I'm going to get a hiss. Let's see. You guys ready? Before I get into this, I should mention it's very rare to find one of these cans that still has the cigarettes in it. You can find the empty cans with the lids on them, but you don't hardly. I think this is only the second or third can that I've seen that was sealed, and the last one I seen sold for, I think it was like $110. It was something crazy like that. No way could I afford that. No way. All right, here we go. Let's check these Camels out. Wow. Very good hiss. Give it a smell. Yeah. There we go. Set that right there. We got a paper separator on top here. Check that out. Oh, cool. Very neat. It's like a pull tab. Oh, check that out. That's to pull them up out of there. Look at that. Very cool. Yeah, that definitely smells like a Camel. And these are in perfect condition. Get you a good look at that Camel. What's the $1 million question? Hang on. Yep, loose smokes. Yeah, pretty neat. And look, it's got like the corrugated paper around it to keep them from banging around, kind of like it's in the MCI cans. to keep the crackers from getting all beat up. Set it right there so everybody can see down inside there. Pretty cool. Let's see if I can get those to stay. There we go. Nice. Alright, I'm going to lean in here and get this lit. Using some Canadian matches. Yep. Got the fan pointed at me. There we go. Kind of half lit, but that'll work. You got the same camel can, designed for a Zippo 1986. The can is slightly shorter and wider though. This is actually pretty short. Believe it or not, I have another can that is sealed. I don't plan on opening it because I'll be honest, I plan on trying to recoup a little bit of my cost on this, but the other can that I have is roughly about that tall. So these are the shorts, obviously, and the other one must be 100s. Birthday's coming in August. What's the best Canadian ration you can recommend? I haven't had the pulled pork yet, but I've got to imagine that's got to be awesome. That's one I'm looking forward to trying. Let me think. The chicken cordon bleu, I've heard is fantastic. What else? This is mega smooth. The flavor is kind of hard to describe because it's not what I'm used to. Wow. They're not real dry, which, you know, I was kind of wondering how that was going to be. Hang on, let me hop over here and grab an ashtray real quick. Got 86 people in here. Nice. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Sticky Fingers? Yeah, you missed the can opening of the camels. Very cool, man. Check out my snuffer. It's like a bullet. Pretty cool. But yeah, very smooth. It's got kind of like that tangy flavor that hits your mouth. Tangy and like a sweet aftertaste. When you exhale, it's kind of got like a real smooth and real sweet on the exhale. I smoke a Camel 99 right now. What's a 99? Or is it from 1999? What's up, Fireman Food? Yeah. They probably would be better without the filter. I'll tell you what. I think all cigarettes should be non-filter, honestly. They're so expensive to buy a pack. They're like 10 bucks a pack. For that pack of Camels that I have up there, they're about a year old now. Bought them to compare to the 1947 pack that I have. They cost like $9 and something. It's crazy. Yeah, I'm not real familiar with the modern Camels, to be quite honest. I'm just being honest. I do have a cool pack of Camels up here. Hang on. I can get them without knocking everything over. These I actually got from Steve. I think I traded him for these. I think these came out of the 5-in-1 ration, 1957. Tax exempt for use of the U.S., not to be sold. Straight up military Camels. I've got a few packs of military Camels, as a matter of fact. All right, well let's. I'm gonna set the Camels off to the side, continue smoking on this, and I think. Do you guys want to know what menus of the 93s that I have? Because I can look real quick, pull them up here, and we can check them out. These Camels, sounds like they might be from right around 1986. I'll say they're from 1984 to 1988. So anywhere from 30 to, what, 34 years old? Got another vote for the Norwegian from, hey, what's up, Ben? Appreciate you showing up, my friend. Camels in a can, yes. These are camels in a can. I hope everybody gets a kick out of getting to rewatch the opening of that, because that had one awesome hiss to it whenever it came open. A lot of cigarettes in there. So this will be my live stream can. I'll break these out during live streams, and I'll have some good cigarettes to smoke. Yeah, it definitely was, Brian. Definitely, really good hiss. You better set these over here. I don't want these to get damaged. Plan on opening those sometime. Not sure when. I've got a Ration combat individual that I really want to review, but I want to put some really good information with it. Some stuff that hasn't been covered in a review. It's kind of, I like to add some information that's not already out there in a video already. All right, so I think we're going to go for the Norwegian Arctic. I think just about everyone agrees on that. Not everyone, which but I'm pretty sure everyone will enjoy watching the Norwegian Arctic. I'm going to set these other two off to the side. Ugh. Now, get to check this out. Yeah, that's still burning pretty good. I can't believe how smooth this is. For a full flavor, it's very smooth, and it doesn't hit too hard, but it's also got plenty. It's actually got a good little bit of kick. Whew. Okay. Black patent. I didn't catch what you said there. Easy money went to Norway once. You had moose pizza, huh? That sounds interesting. Alright, let's check this thing out. I think it's pretty simple to open up here. Yeah, right there. There's also instructions underneath here. You can pull that up. You can also use that to reseal your ration. So if you just open a hole up like that at the bottom, and then you take this and you can tape it, fold it over, and you can keep whatever leftover goodies you've got inside your bag and keep them dry, well, somewhat dry. Alright, this looks like, yes, the fruit soup. The only time I ever had fruit soup was the stuff that Gundog sent me. It was apple, and it was fabulous. I ate it cold, but I caught a lot of flack for eating it cold, but I think I would have much rather had it cold. If I hadn't eaten it cold, the apples would have dissolved into nothing. What are the 1993 menus? I'll tell you real quick. I had number 3 chicken stew. Oh, before we go through this, I'll go through what menus I have of the 93s. That might be something for the next one. We've got frankfurters, beef. There's scalloped potatoes with ham. There's ham slice. One that I'm not even going to mention. There's corned beef hash. Here is omelet with ham. And chicken with rice is the last one in the box. But yeah, we'll probably check out one of these maybe the next stream, or might even open up that ORP next stream. Because I'm pretty hungry right now, so I'm kind of glad that we went with the Norwegian Arctic. Because I'm pretty hungry. But all these 1993s I think are fully edible, so I would have got just as good of a meal out of one of these. Well, maybe not just as good, but pretty good. These Norwegian Arctics are pretty hard to beat. Alright, so there was the fruit soup. Nutrition information if anybody's interested. Here we have a hot chocolate. Again, there's the nutritionals. I've had these before. These are fantastic. These cranberry protein bars, 28% protein. Wow. Nice little injection of protein right there. Here we have our multivitamin. Next up we have some Colombian coffee, Polar Mill, and this is a disinfection wipe. We have our Real gum. Everyone pronounces it in America real, but it's actually Real, like L'Oreal, like the makeup. That's how that's pronounced, as Real. There's our kind of flimsy spoon. Here is our Real Field Meal by Dry Tech. Nice and solid. That's exactly what you want to hear. Nice zips. Love these packages. Really thick. And unless you've ever held one of these, it's kind of hard to judge what it feels like just by looking at it. But these are very tough packages. I think they would hold up pretty well against even pinholes. And they do pack items around both sides of them, I think, to help prevent with that. Here we have energy drink. And this one is, I think it's out, yeah, with a taste of apple. Real on the go. Short break, fast energy, add water to the bag and shake it and drink it. Of course, I'll be putting that in a cup. And we have, not pizza, we have a cinnamon bun. Cinnamon bun's good too. Nice breakfast item. Alright, let me get, oh yeah, forgot about the baggie. I think this is just to keep your items packed in and dry. Throw everything in there, especially if you got it leftovers or whatever. I wonder if it all can fit in this bag. I think it'll be pretty close. I just want to give it a try. Cinnamon bun fits right in there. Of course, this will fit easily. And I don't think the main meal is going to fit in there. Yeah, it's not. I don't know. You might be able to stuff. If you put this in there first, maybe, it would definitely fit down inside the bag. I bet you could get everything in that bag. Pretty cool. Let's get everything trayed up here, so we can get our stuff started reconstituting. Sorry guys if I'm missing questions, talking and going through the food here, but that's part of doing the live ration review like this. See, we got our Colombian coffee. No sugar, no creamer for that. Might have to go get some sugar, actually, because I really like my sugar and creamer in my coffee. I don't know about you guys. That's just me, though. Alright, get that placed a little bit better on there. We got us clear glass for this. But first off, we're going to get this opened up. And here we go. Alright, I know one thing I forgot. Gotta go get my measuring cup. I'll be right back. Try to talk to you guys as I'm walking in here to get the measuring cup. I thought I grabbed it earlier, but I didn't. Sorry guys, I feel like I'm leaving you hanging. I'm trying to hurry. Okay, I'm back. And check out the chat here. Okay. South Park. I don't know, man. I know I do get excited over these, but these are pretty good. The freeze-dried meals, I'm going to tell you. And I'll probably actually put a, well, I know I will. I'm going to put a little bit of this off to the side dry, because, call me crazy, but I like to eat the freeze-dried meals, some of it dry. It's just me maybe, but the flavor's all there. It's dry, it's easy to eat. Just grab a handful of it and go to town. Something stuck on my fingernail there. Let's see if we can get us a hiss out of here. I don't know if we will or not. Oh yeah. Nice little vacuum seal there that released. Look at that. Definitely looks like it might be heavy with the curry. And give it a good smell. We got the exotic lamb. That's not a common... Well, it's not common for anyone to eat lamb around here. That's one thing I'll say. And I've got to try a piece of this dry. Not sure. Looks like a breadcrumb, kind of. Maybe that's the lamb. I don't know. Give that a try. Down the hatch. Yep. That is the lamb. That is meat. Looks like it's got, what, 487 kcals. And ingredients are, it says lamb pate, 47%. Potatoes, 21%. Wheat flour, rapeseed oil, onion, 13%. Chicken bouillon, seasoning, antioxidants, ascorbic acid. Yeah, nice. Alright, how much water do I gotta put in this? First things first, I'm gonna put a little bit of this right here. Mix it up a little better. Off here to the side to eat dry. That's one thing I'm going to start doing on my freeze-dried reviews, is putting some off to the side like that. Get some hot water after I figure out how much I need. Where are the instructions? It's not on the front. Hang on. Wow. Let's see. There's the nutrition. After water. You might hear my dog whining in the background. I'm sorry about that. I do not see what... Anyone see where the water level goes on there? I'm going to continue to read while I hold it up here for you guys. I'm not seeing where it says how much water to put in it. See, this is the kind of stuff that you would cut out of a regular edited ration review. Okay, on the right side. Oh, fill line. Duh. Doesn't have an actual how many milliliters to put in it, so I'll just put some hot water in my measuring cup and we'll go from there. Alright. Now, I did take a little bit out, so it says to add water clear up to right there where my cup or my measuring cup's pointing. Probably just a little bit more. Yep, that's about it. Okay. Get this sealed up really good. Fold this over. And now I shake it. That got thick really quick. Of course, I know it's supposed to set for 10 minutes. Double check and make sure it looks like everything mixed up well. It felt like it did. Yeah. Pretty soupy at the bottom there. Yep, you can see it's mixed up very well. Lamb Mulligatawny. Nice. Set that off to the side. Next, we'll get our hot chocolate going. Actually, let's check out the apple drink. See what we got going on here. Mixed with 300 milliliters of water. Well, I've got a bunch of hot water dumped out already anyway, so let's do the hot chocolate. And this one says to add to, let's say 2 deciliters. Hang on. Hey, Shocker73's here. Alright, let's see. How much water? How much water? Alright, just want to eyeball it. Heck with it. I want this to be thick, so I probably won't put a ton of water in it. Check it out. Looks like there's a good bit of sugar to chocolate ratio in there. It smells really good. Let's check it out. How much water do I have here? Hang on. Right about 8 ounces. I'm not going to put 8 ounces in there. About 6. You can always add more later. Can't take it out. You can always put more in later. That's one thing. Freeze-dried stuff, your drinks, anything like that. Always put less than you think you'll need. That way, you can always add more later. And it doesn't mess it up. Yeah, that's probably going to be pretty good right there. Probably should just add my coffee into that. What do you guys think? I know this Colombian coffee's really good on its own, but since I like cream and sugar, yeah, let's do this. You guys want me to fix the coffee separate or just go ahead and throw it in here? Yeah, mocha, army mocha. Yeah, let's do this. It smells really good. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna taste it. A couple crystals on its own. That's the way you, excuse me, that's the way you can definitely get the taste for the coffee. You try a few crystals on their own. It's actually a pretty good bold roast. It's not overly acidic, which is very nice. Yeah, give that a good mix. That is going to be one awesome mochaccino. Now, the only thing they give you in here, there's no Norwegian Arctic butt ration. The only thing they give you is this disinfection swab, they call it. Little moist towelette. Very, very wet. You keep it folded up like that. It's a little bit tougher. And it won't rip on you as easily. Now, while I'm sitting here, getting ready to fix the next thing, how about a spoonful of the dry lamb mulligatawny? Oh yeah. Rice is a little bit tough in there. The last freeze-dried rice I had chewed up pretty easily. That's got a little bit of spice to it too. Alright. I can tell that that reconstitute is going to be fantastic. Yeah, could you imagine wiping your rear end with that? That alcohol would light you on fire. So next up, we got the apple drink. Got to get rid of the hot water I got left over here real quick. Dump it back in my thermos. Hey, I want to say I appreciate everybody showing up to the live stream. I think this is one of the funnest things that I've done in a long time, getting to do this with you guys. It's just something new and exciting and definitely very interesting. So 300 milliliters for that. I'm going to mix that just a little bit strong too. I'm going to put about 250 in it. Oh, Renee, you're getting compliments on your tattoo, which I think is your profile picture. Or avatar picture, whatever you call it. Here we go. About 250 milliliters I'm adding to this. And I did that almost all the way off camera. Sorry about that, guys. What's up, Crazy Cat Head? Says his cat was watching, just walked into the room. I can already smell this. It's got a very strong apple smell. Yeah. Probably go ahead and dump that out into a clear cup as well, so we can get a good look at it. Yeah, that smells really nice. Let's check it out. Oh wow, that's almost clear. It's just got a slightly, it's very lightly colored. And it's kind of apple colored, if I may say so, like if you were to slice an apple very, very thin. I think that's the color you would get if you could see through it. Give that a try. Oh wow, that's bursting with flavor. I didn't expect it to be that strong. Nice. Oh wow, that's really good. I could drink all that in one drink, no problem. No problem. I'll tell you what, while I'm thinking about it, I'm gonna go ahead and take this multivitamin. Definitely. Kind of looks like a really large ibuprofen. There's no letters, no numbers, no score line, no nothing. Just a burgundy colored tablet. Yeah, buddy. Now, if I've missed any super chats or anything over here, guys, let me go back and check and make sure I haven't missed anything. Because if I have, I'll feel really, really bad. Peter Bias says he brings those Lipton iced tea bags with him and mixes the Camelback whenever he's out. Definitely, you get a nice little injection of caffeine. You can't go wrong. You guys want to see the cinnamon bun? I love the cinnamon buns. I also love the apple turnovers. I think I like the apple turnovers better than the cinnamon buns, though. I'll be honest. I want to try one of the blueberry ones. I've never had one of the blueberry turnover. I have to imagine it'd be very good, though. Oops, I'm getting behind on the chat. Uh-oh. Hang on, guys. Sorry if I've lost you. Is everyone still here, or am I, has this one offline? Someone donated $5. I need to go back and find out who that was, because I obviously missed it earlier. You guys still have a video feed coming, right? Okay. Shocker, you scared me for a minute, buddy. I thought I lost the stream. Thank you, everyone, for replying. I appreciate it. Whoever gave me that super chat, I really appreciate that. I'm sorry that I missed it. Let me, well, I assume it was one $5 super chat. I could be wrong. It could have been multiple. I'm going to try to scroll back through some of these. It will stop me at a certain point where I can't go back to the very beginning. Yep, I can't go back far enough, I guess. Sorry that I missed that. Joe, thank you very much. I really appreciate the donation. And that was A1 Offender. Thank you for letting me know. Aha. I'm gonna probably mispronounce your name. Graham Nobes. Thank you very much for the donation. Thanks for eating the stuff. So, you know, I enjoy eating the old stuff, and you know that. So, but this stuff right here is a pleasure to eat. Thank you for the super chat. I really appreciate that. This thing looks kind of funny. I'm going to be honest. Like, this kind of is like an off color. It should be bright white. It's a little bit tan. Thought that was kind of odd. And that's kind of red looking. Alright, I got to give this a try. Hang on. Oh, yeah, that's good. Nothing wrong with that. Now, I tried tonight to get the Xbox going so I could turn the camera around, guys. I'm eventually going to get this figured out. But I guess over the last couple days, YouTube has stopped working on my Xbox. I don't know what's up. My son spent about 15 minutes trying to fix it, and it didn't happen. Hey, Art and Nina's here. ForeignMRE.com. What's up, Art and Nina? Or Art. I don't know which one of you is on. Yeah, I really appreciate that, Mr. Nobes. I'm going to call you Mr. Nobes because I don't know how to pronounce the first one. Your first name. It's weird, isn't it, Sticky Fingers? After you get a taste for this, you almost crave it sometimes. It's very strange. It has a very unique smell. And the texture, it's chewy and soft. It's hard to explain to someone who's never had it. The cinnamon flavor in this is very strong usually. This one's no different. Really? Callie Steenox says somebody tried a stuffed French toast and it was drastically undercooked. I love French toast, guys. Like that, French toast is my jam. I would think that I would love the stuffed French toast, but if it isn't done correctly, then yeah, I could see that making me sick. Yeah, you need a cup of milk. Whoops. Or I'll tell you what's good. Also, since I have it. My cup's a little deep, but dip that down in your hot chocolate. This is a mocha chino. Add some moisture to that. Yeah, buddy. Almost took a drink of that. Hang on. No doubt. Undercooked MRE bread. No thank you. Yeah, if you guys know anybody that wants to join in the stream, we're not even a little over 45 minutes in. Bring them on in. There's still plenty to talk about and plenty of food to check out. Going to have a couple more smokes probably. Might even open up that British ORP just to see what's in it after I finish eating. That's up to you guys, though. Check my battery. Yeah, not too bad. So the fruit soup, before I go cracking this open. Of course, it's going to say hot water. Guys, I'm sorry. I'm not going to use hot water. Mix contents into a cup with 2 deciliters of boiling water and stir well. Wait 2 minutes and stir. Okay, so I need a bowl for the fruit soup. And how many milliliters is 2 deciliters, guys? I'm not sure on that one. 2 deciliters is, I'm pretty sure my measuring cup doesn't say. Yeah, it doesn't. Just milliliters. Cups. Half quart. Yeah. No deciliters. I'll tell you guys the way I like to make French toast. Get some good Heiner's Texas toast bread. Real thick stuff. Get my eggs, my cinnamon, my cream. Brown sugar, of course. Mix it all up. I love French toast. I really do. I like making it. I load it down with butter, of course. Gotta have the butter. Need some. I got these at the MRE meetup, Mr. Browning. I got this one, and I got the little condiment bowl. Got both those at the MRE meetup, along with my Melmar tray and cup. I got 2 cups. I got a coffee cup and a regular cup. Hey, I'm into pain. Thank you very much, man. I really appreciate that. thank you for the donation. I really appreciate that. Everyone who donates, any money I get from doing this live stream, just to throw this out there, is going directly towards a new computer and a new cell phone to videotape with. Because mine is just crap to bed. That's why I haven't gotten any videos out lately. I've got a lot of stuff going on, but really appreciate that. I'm into pain. Chad. 2 deciliters of water, guys. I had no idea what that is, so I have to check that real quick. There's the fruit soup. Looks like it's got some, get a Motorola or an iPhone. You know, I've shied away from the iPhones for so long, but their cameras are amazing. That's the only reason I'm even considering going with an iPhone. Of course, I'll have to buy an older one, but they're still, I think iPhone 6s were 4K. Let's take a look at this. There's the chunks of fruit. Looks like there's some mango or papaya, maybe some banana, apple. Look at that. Oh yeah. That looks, doesn't have much of a smell. A little bit fruity smelling. 200 milliliters. Thank you very much. And After Dark. I really appreciate your help on that, because I was just sitting here thinking, man, what is that? What am I going to use here? 200 milliliters of water. I'm going to use, it's a little bit warmer than room temperature. I know, guys, it says to use boiling water, but I really don't want it to be super hot and thin. I think if I use, I'll tell you what, I'm going to put 150, and then I can put 50 milliliters of boiling water in it if I need to. Alright. Now I think I'll just stir that up a little bit and set it off to the side maybe. Thank you, Mr. Anon Guy. 101010101010. I appreciate the kind words. And I appreciate you tuning in to the live stream. Anybody tuning in right now, we're still live. Come on in and enjoy the live review of this lamb Mulligatawny Norwegian Arctic field ration. Give that a little stir. One way or another, I'm still going to have to add a little bit of water to this, but I can understand why they want to use hot water to keep it, to get it to reconstitute better, because I can feel the grittiness in the bottom. So, I'm going to add a little bit of warm water, I suppose, even though it's kind of going against everything that I think is right. Alright. And there's about 50 milliliters of boiling hot water. Easy Money says he's making beef vindaloo while I watch this. Well, I'm just about ready to break out the lamb Mulligatawny, and I think it's going to be absolutely delicious. The way it smells and looks. It does have a kind of a weird green look to it. I'm not going to lie. But the smell and the taste of the dry components, there's no doubt that it's going to be awesome. So I'm sure it's been well over 10 minutes since we got this. Check it out. Oh yeah. Let's see if I can get that to roll out of there all in one chunk. Yeah, it looks like it's a little bit runny on top right there. Oh well, let's see what we got here. Yep, I think it all came out just about. Nice. Look at that. No dry spots in there whatsoever. And I'm going to start chowing down on this real quick. MRE zone. Yeah, it's looking pretty good, ain't it, dude? Getting hungry over here. I don't blame you, Mr. Boom. I gotta get every little bit of this goodness out of here. Hang on. Scrape it real good, real quick. That has a very light curry smell, I would call it. And it's got it definitely has like a yellowish green hue to it. Big old chunks of lamb in there, which is awesome. I think it's like 40, it's something crazy, like 47% lamb. It says it's lamb pate, but no salt, no pepper, no seasonings, no sugar, no creamer, nothing like that comes with these the Norwegian Arctic Field Rations, or didn't come with this one. All right, here we go. First bite of the lamb mulligatawny down the hatch. That's creamy, lightly spicy, tons of flavor. That is just exploding with flavor. The meat, a little bit chewy. It's reconstituted all the way. It looks like it's processed, I think is why. It's all diced into these perfect little rectangles. What's up, Gamer Caesar? Yeah, the rice is perfect. It's a little bit sticky, creamy. It's got that light curry flavor. The lamb's very tasty. It's very flavorful. The lamb's exploding with flavor. Try to eat a good bit of this while it's warm. Read a little bit of the chat. I'll tell you what. My Uncle Red. Yeah, I know. He's passed away a long time ago. Loved that man. Really funny guy. But he always had goats. And he would actually butcher a goat every now and again to eat it. But he would mainly use it for the milk. He would use the milk and he would make cheese. He made the best homemade apple butter, in my opinion, period. The best homemade apple butter you could ever get. Stuff was amazing. He made homemade ice cream, peanut butter ice cream pies. Love those. Oh, really? I don't know about all that, Renee. I was a kid whenever I tried goat for the first time. And the only time, actually. And that was my uncle that had cooked it up. But he barbecued it. Right now, I find myself wanting something to wipe my mouth with. All I have is this little moist towelette. They really need to add something more than this. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised. I didn't think this was going to have any spice to it at all, which it's very lightly spicy, but it's very good. Very creamy. Tastes a lot like chicken. Of course, the meat doesn't taste like chicken. Use my shirt. Yeah, I could do that. So far, this is still working. If this doesn't work, I'll use my sleeve. Yeah, I love apple butter. Love it. You can get apple butter that is sugar-free now. Calliest. I think that was Calliest Enoch who said that. Yeah. I've seen it in the store before. Yes, stuff your French toast with apple butter. Good stuff. Yeah, buddy. You know what? Like, since I got some of this dry right here, it's really, it needs some crunch. It needs a little bit more of a, something to differentiate the textures. Add a little bit of this dry in here. Let's see how that does. Oh yeah. Now that's good. It's good anyway, but that makes it even better in my opinion. Glad to have all you guys here. 78 people still here. Just past the 1 hour mark. S Dodge, what's up, man? Shouldn't be using old matches to light these fine cigarettes. I had to find it first, but I have a World War II trench lighter. Well, I would be honored to have it, man, and I would use it proudly. Use it on these live streams too, because I don't smoke a lot in my normal reviews. I think YouTube's going to give me a bunch of crap over that eventually. But as far as live streams go, I'll probably still smoke cigarettes in these for a long time. It's just, I'm eventually going to quit smoking. I did quit smoking before I got hurt, and then I kind of started smoking again when I came out of the hospital. Alright, I'm going to rinse that down with some of this apple. Hello, Anthony Osborne from Florida. How you doing? Glad to have you here. And on Guy, I am trying to, eventually, Steve, I think, will do some live streams. You know I'm trying to talk him into it. That Chantix stuff's hardcore. I quit on my own with a, on my own. I quit with a vaporizer. And I got to where I barely used it. And I felt so much better whenever I had quit. But I will quit again. I can't quit eating this, guys. This is so good. It really is. It's really good. I was going to move on to something else, but I want to share a little bit of this with my kids, because I think both of them will like this really well. I'll tell you, dude, whenever I switched to vaping, I started out and I vaped a lot. But every day it seemed like I a little less, a little less, a little less. And then by the time that I got hurt or whatever, I was down to like maybe taking a couple puffs a day after I would eat a big meal or something, and that was it. Next, I want to dip some of this in this hot chocolate. Before I go chugging this down, because this adds a really nice bit of moisture to these buns that they're lacking. They're definitely in need of something to keep, like that jelly stuff in the middle is just not enough. Oh yeah. That's good stuff right there. I'm not sure if my kids are going to get any of this or not. Alright, I started in on the sweets. I'm going to eat a little bit more of this. Yeah, soup's next. My big, the big one that I liked was peach. Whenever I was using a vape all the time, that was my favorite. And then I couldn't even get it no more. There towards the end, had to switch over to some weird tropical flavor. I think we all have our vices. I mean, we all get stressed, and sometimes that's just one thing that you decide to do that helps you out. I do like these things. They're really good. Now, I know a lot of people who's tried it, and it makes them cough really bad, or it makes them queasy. Never did bother me, though. I hear that, Shine. I love me some sugar. I love my sweets. Some good ice cream. Or, they've got these spicy hot Starburst and Skittles. I think they're taking them off the shelves right now. But I love those things. Gosh, they're so good. I got some really cool Korean market snacks that I picked up there about a week ago. I've got to show you guys at least one of them. What's the worst MRE I've ever had? That tasted bad but didn't make me sick. That would have been a 1983 beef patty. That thing was absolutely gross. Didn't make me sick, but it tasted like cat food. That's the worst ration I've ever had. Now, you start going towards modern rations, and where I'm not real big on seafood, I'll eat some tuna. Tuna's not bad. And I'll try some sardines and stuff like that, but it's just not my first choice, so I try to avoid that stuff if possible. And give this a try. You know, I can really taste the coffee in that. I didn't think I'd taste the coffee, but it gives it a nice little, I guess it tastes a little bit bitter on the aftertaste. Oh, that's so good. Next, we got to try this fruit soup. Been eyeballing this. It's got some fruit stuck in the bottom of it. Look at that. It's kind of gotten thick. Nice. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's definitely more viscous than just water or something. I can definitely feel the resistance with the spoon, stirring it around. Seems like something you'd more drink than you would eat with a spoon, but here we go with the spoon. Oh wow, that's warm. It's got a very tropical flavor. A little bit tangy. It's not very sweet at all. I think mainly the sweetness that I'm getting from this is more from the fruit than it is from anything else. I'm going to guess that's probably mango. Yeah, those were good little chunks. Yeah, it kind of looks like wet Jell-O. I agree. Yep. It's really good, though. Really good. I wish this is something... Do you guys know, do they sell something like this here in the United States? I've never seen anything like this. Ever. Not at the store or anything. Tastes really good, though. It's definitely a lot of apple on top right there floating. That's what it tastes like, is apple. I even seen a little bit of the green peel. Houston. I just saw Amy pop in. Houston was very cool. I wish that I had more time there. It's so stinking hot, though. goodness. It was like 106 degrees with 116 heat index and 50 something percent humidity, almost 60% humidity. It was crazy. Absolutely crazy. Crazy Cathead, you're an hour north of Lexington. How far are you away from like Ashland? Because Ashland's about an hour and 20, hour and 30 minutes from me. Yes, it was absolutely crazy hot, Shine Hatfield. It was cooking me. I'm not used to that kind of heat. I ain't gonna lie. Like, normally I can deal with that kind of stuff, but oh man, it was tearing me up. Yeah, I gotta have another bite of this. Usually I don't go like from my savory to sweet and then back unless I'm just doing a quick taste test, but I find myself wanting to come back to this. That tells you this is really good, even though it's cooled down. I'm gonna have to heat this up for the kids. Even eating this full bore, it would have cooled down before I finished it. Been raining non-stop in Virginia. We've had a little bit of rain here too in West Virginia. Yeah, it gets hot here, but that heat there, with the humidity being that close to the Gulf of Mexico, oh my, that stuff was just, it was cooking me. If you guys just tuned in, we opened up a can of Camels in the beginning of this stream. Norwegian Arctic Field Ration. Kind of finishing that up right now. You're from New Hampshire. Had heat waves in the hundreds. 60% humidity. Yeah, if you go out west, like you did, Shine, the humidity difference, just the humidity difference, it could be 100 degrees here and 60% humidity, or you can go out west and it can be 100 degrees with no humidity, and 100 degrees doesn't feel hot. If you move from here to there. I think I got the description in this video before I started it, to where if anyone wants to send anything into the next Oldsmokeys mail time, that's getting ready to come up. Chris and Amy have sent in numerous things that are going to be in the next Oldsmokeys mail call. I don't touch the packages other than bring them in my house until it's time to open them up. I don't do any cheating, trying to find out what's in them or anything. I like to share that surprise with everyone. Maybe one of these days we could do a live Oldsmokeys mail call. That could be fun. And everyone that sent something in, maybe we can get them to show up to the actual live stream. It's very possible. We might try to do something like that, Amy. Is Chris on here too? Chris Johnston's her old man. He's another big supporter of my channel. Great dude. Amy's got a little channel started. She's done some a Big Mouth MRE review. You guys go check that out. There's a link to it right down in this video description. You can just go click on that. It'll take you straight over there. You get a good laugh. How'd you cheat with what? Hang on. I get behind in the chat. Sorry, guys. St. Louis has so much humidity that you would think it's living in a... Yeah, I know. It's the same way here, too. It gets so humid outside. It feels like you could cut the air with a knife. So humid. Got some good drinks left over here. Yeah, my boys are sitting back there after playing video games right now. But After I finish up, I'm gonna heat this up and let them try it, because I think they're both gonna like it. Sticky fingers. He's like a little kid at Christmas. He can't wait. He opens them up and then he opens them again on camera. I'm gonna slide this back here for a minute because I'm ready for one of these. This will be number 2 out of here. I think there's 50 in here, if I'm not mistaken. 50 can. Pretty sure that's what it is. I'd have to count them. I'm pretty sure it's a 50 can though. And what's cool about this though is after I'm done with them, I'm going to have a really cool little can that I could build a survival kit in that or anything. And it's just super cool looking. Alright. Find the Canadian matches wherever they went. Where did they go? I've lost them. Oh no. Oh crap. I forgot to use the little spoon that I picked up. This was 25 cents at the airport. It says Railroad USA and it says Railroad right there because here in West Virginia we have the Cass Scenic Railroad that runs up close to there. I guess is why this was there. I'm not real sure, but I picked it up because it was a quarter. Why not? Figured I'd show the little dinky spoon because they give you the little dinky ones in the Polish rations, the little dinky spork in the French rations. So there's my little dinky spoon. Oh, here's the matches. Here we go. To hang out, have a smoke with you guys. Everyone who's super chatted up to this point, I really appreciate you guys. Thank you for your support. I really appreciate you. Definitely. Now, while I'm sitting here just talking to you guys, I want to mention we are still live. If you're just tuning in, you can back it up. Check out the Norwegian Arctic ration. Check out opening this up. Anyways, I'm going to try to do these every Tuesday. I think there's one Tuesday every 3 months I'll have to miss. But when I do that, I will make that up by either having it on a Monday or a Thursday. Also, I'm going to try to do these as much as like on Saturdays and stuff too. Got some old MREs and stuff like that I'd probably just eat them as a meal anyways. So just come on here and share them with you guys and have a good time. Getting to talk to everyone. Hey Sharon, how you doing? Thanks for showing up to the live stream. No, I'm not leaving yet. No, heck, we're only an hour and 18 minutes in. I figured I'd go at least 2 hours. Let me, I gotta grab a plug-in real quick. I've noticed my phone is dying a lot quicker. Crazy Cat Head, I thought you were in Kentucky. Are you in Kentucky? Or are you just 2 hours from Ashland? Plug this thing in. There we go. Make sure it's charging. What's up, Joe Petro? I appreciate you saying that, man. I like to try to make the live streams as fun for everyone as possible. I left River for a few to swim with the wife. So you're back now, Shocker 73. You guys go check out Shocker 73, 71, 73's channel. What's up, Mickey? Mickey's back. He's at work right now, but he's poking his head in and out. Crazy Cat has said, yes, he's in Kentucky. I thought you were in Kentucky. I watched some of your videos. Had your dog, I think it was your dog, out in the yard, and the terrain definitely looked familiar. 119 in Palm Springs, Sticky Finger says. That is just, I mean, come on. Animal Free MRE, it looks like you are still here. Are you still here? Yeah. Oh, Animal Free MRE, guys, they've got a channel. Him and his wife and his kids are on there a lot. Really cool, family-oriented channel. You guys go check out his channel. He's got some fun. He definitely edits his stuff differently than I do, so nice change of pace over there. Howdy from South Texas. What's up? Gerald LaRue. Sounds like French Cajun. Are you French Cajun? Oh man, no problem. I should have said it earlier. A lot of people, whenever they tune into the live stream later on, which I've gotten pretty good views, I ain't gonna lie, guys. Gotten pretty good views on the live streams after the live streams. I thank everyone who comes back and watches them. If you miss some of them, you get to come and check them out. Yeah, Boogaroo. Easy money. I think I got lost in the conversation here. Sticky Fingers says he thought Shocker dropped the phone in the pool. I miss barbecued mutton sandwiches. I'll tell you what. Yeah, we have some. Hey, Sharon, thank you very much for your donation. Sharon, really appreciate that. Great supporter of the channel. Thank you very much. Really appreciate that. You guys are great. I really, this is awesome getting to hang out with you guys. I'll probably still munch around on this food a little bit. I did intentionally save about half of this to share with my kids, though. 45 minutes away from, I'm going to guess you were talking about California. Well, I really appreciate you, Sharon. You know that. I appreciate everyone in here, but I really appreciate all your support because you guys really do back me up a lot, and it makes me want to keep going doing this stuff, which I enjoy doing it. I wouldn't care if anyone watched. To be honest, I'm just going to be honest. This is stuff that I find fascinating no matter what. So it's really great to be able to share that experience with so many people, and you guys are great because you enjoy it the same as I do. Or maybe you just enjoy it because you enjoy me enjoying it. But yeah, it's definitely awesome. Palm Springs, okay. Boom says Palm Springs 119. Yeah, 119 degrees is. You go outside, you cook an egg, no problem. You guys hear my bird? I don't know if you guys could hear my bird or not. Sorry about that if you did. These things I've noticed they're burning a little bit quick, but I think that's because I didn't pack them. Maybe I could have packed them. Maybe I still can a little bit. There's only 2 out of it. But it's a little bit usually I pack mine really, really well. I've got a parrot, Ben. He's loud and he's mean to me. He's been mean to me since the day I brought him home. I don't know what his deal is. He was really cool to me before I picked him up, but I felt so sorry for him because he'd been split up from his mate, and I just went ahead and brought him home, and he is absolutely tore me up on numerous occasions. Every time he can get a hold of me, he tears me up. These are pre-fire safe for sure, and I'll tell you, it really shows through in the flavor. Let me see who said that. Yeah, S Dodge. These are definitely the pre. I'll tell you what, when they went to the fire safe, I smoked Marlboros forever. That's all I would ever smoke. I'd smoke Marlboros, and every once in a while I'd get a pack of Camel Wides, right? Well, they switched over to the fire safe, and when they done that, I started experimenting around and trying to find other cigarettes that tasted similar to the old Marlboros before the fire safe. And to this day, the closest thing that I've ever found to that are the Pall Malls. So that's what I've stuck with for the last, I don't know, 10 years probably, or maybe not quite 10 years. Whenever they went to the fire safe, I'm not sure what year that was. I agree, man. I wish, I wonder how much it's really saved people having fire safe cigarettes. I really wonder, because you can take a fire safe cigarette and it'll burn and burn and burn, but you can be puffing on it and it'll go out. I've never understood that. Yeah, they're all fire safe, Renee. Yeah, every cigarette now is fire safe. They made that the law. Yeah, you know, I don't know, Shine, if that's why your dad switched to Pall Malls, but I'm just being honest with my honest palate, and I had a very good palate for tobacco. I did blind taste tests. My buddy swore up and down. He's like, "No, you can't tell the difference between a Camel, a Marlboro Light, and on like." We had 5 different cigarettes. He sat behind me, and he would hand one over my shoulder. I had a blindfold on, and I would taste it, and I would tell him what type of cigarette that was. And that's been a long time ago, but I blew his mind because I got like 9 out of 10 correct. Yes, the Old Luckies are fantastic. I do have a couple Old Luckies sitting around here somewhere. I think I have an unopened pack, as a matter of fact. And I have an unopened pack of vintage Camels that need to get opened up. 50, Amy. 50 cigarettes in this can. That's a 50 can. Pretty cool, though. I love the design of the can. I really do. And it's metal, you know. Can't really tell. It's metal, trust me. What's the oldest cigarette that I've smoked? 1938, I believe, is the oldest cigarette that I've smoked. But I'll tell you what, I don't know if it'll be a world record or not, but I have a package of 1909 cigarettes that are perfectly intact, no damage whatsoever, that may be the oldest cigarette ever smoked. I'm pretty sure that it will definitely be the oldest cigarette ever smoked on YouTube. So I want to get a video going with that sometime soon. But what brand are those? Those are they're an English brand, but I cannot remember what the brand is. I'll have to dig those out and bring them out next live stream and show you guys and see what you guys think about maybe adding them into. I don't know. I would like to make a video just of that, the oldest cigarette ever smoked, 1909. So they'd be what 110 years old next year. So I might wait till might wait till next year. See you later, Ben. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. Appreciate it. 50 in a can. If Camel brought them back now, you'd be looking at 20. You'd be looking at more than $20 a can. That's half a carton. So, half a carton, right? Wouldn't that be half a carton? No, that'd be a quarter of a carton. Sorry. There's 200 cigarettes in a carton. Quarter of a carton. Yeah, you're about right. Probably right around $20 for the can, if not, give or take a few bucks. Ben's the one that said that. I wonder when the last time they did something like this was. I'd be interested to know when the last time Camel put out a can of cigarettes. They did cigarettes way back, too. There were Philip Morris. Philip Morris had cans that had a really weird pop-top lid, the way like a paint can, kind of like that Globe. The Life Raft can that I got out of the Globe Life Raft ration. There's too many Bens in here, Ben says. They're $8 a pack here in Kentucky. Camel non-filters here in West Virginia are a little bit over $9 a pack. And, Marlboro's run at like $5.80 for a pack of regulars. And Pall Malls run at like, I want to say right around $4.75, something like that. I'm pretty sure that's what they go. Yeah, Marlboros are right around $5.50 to $5.70 a pack. Holy crap, Lucky Strikes are $12.74 pack in Massachusetts. I'll tell you guys what. I worked in New York City back in 2000 and 2001. I was there right before 9/11, and I was there right after 9/11. Well, I'll say right after. It was like 6 months later, maybe 5 months after 9/11. So, it was 2000, 2001, and 2. I was there for all 3 of those years. Back then, Marlboros were $11 a pack. They were $10 or $11 a pack for Marlboros, because that's what I smoked back then, was Marlboros. And I couldn't believe it. There were people that would drive from New York City to Pennsylvania and buy cigarettes, like buy multiple cartons and bring them back. It was crazy. I'm sure they still do that today. I would actually. Did they ever lift the trade embargo with Cuba? I figure, Sniper. I figure people still do that. Shocker says he used to buy cartons for $8. I couldn't imagine buying a carton for $8. I remember. I think. Let's see. It was about. It was probably 1998. And I was paying like $1.57 a pack. I think it was $1.50, and I remember saying, if it ever hits $2 a pack, I'm done. I'll never buy another one. Yeah, right. They did lift the ban. I would like to try a genuine Cuban cigar. That's one thing I've had on my mind for years. It's something I want to try as a down home Cuban cigar. They were 75 cents a pack, huh? Renee Allen says they were 75 cents a pack. Wow. Yes, you can still buy Chesterfields, but they're kind of hard to find. I'll tell you, the easiest way to get them is to just go online and buy them, because you wouldn't believe how many people sell cigarettes online, and they're way cheaper to buy that way. You can buy them you can actually buy them on eBay. But I'll tell you what, the packs don't look the way they used to. Who asked that question? History Savior, 1941. Yeah, the Lucky Strikes packs now, they don't look anything like they used to. They got like a much more modern design. She remembers. Oh, I got something else I want to show you guys. I'll have to show you next stream because I don't have it in here. I've got a foot tall Winston cigarette. It's like that tall, and it's got 4 packs down the tube of the cigarette. It's a really cool old advertising display. Really cool. I picked that up the same time I picked this up. I just bought it just to set it on my table here, kind of like a display thing. Yeah, S Dodge. Chesterfields are pretty much extinct. Overseas, they're a lot more popular than they are here, but you can still pick them up in certain places. You'd have to search out who has them, where they have them, and just you'd have to drive to get them. Most likely, unless you just happen to have a store near you that has them. Wow. Mr. Nobe says a carton of Camels hit there is $257. What? That is crazy. Holy wow. I hear you, Ben. We all set goals like that. We watch them coming and we watch them go. I'm gonna quit. I'm gonna still enjoy my vintage cigarettes. That's one thing I think I'll just treat myself with these. But I'm gonna switch back to my vape like I was doing before. It was really it really worked for me. I mean, oh, I'll tell you what I could do if you guys want to. I know, for me, unboxing a ration is very fun because I like to see what's in them. If you guys want to, we can look through this. We can look through this British ration while we're on here and talking, because I plan on doing this one on a live stream sometime anyway, so it ain't gonna hurt to go ahead and open it up now. You guys down with that? You want to look in this box and see what's in here? Has it really been a year, Shocker? Wow. Let's see what's in this sucker. I didn't think it'd been that long. Hey, what's up, Mr. Extract? Here we go. I want to get me a one of the British Esbit stoves. because I don't have one, I guess is why. I don't know. It's just one of those things. I like to have whatever country it is. I try to put like the mess kit with it if I can, or the proper cutlery or whatever it might be. I try to do that. I mean, I've got a long ways to go to be able to do that, but yeah, I'm like you guys. I like to see the unboxing of these things, so let's just check it out. And this box has never been unfolded. It's still really stiff. I love that. Love that. Let me stick my nose in here. Yeah, very good. No smells at all. That's what I want. Of course, we got our brew kit, guys. You guys know what's in here. The Dewey Egberts coffee is fantastic. Some of the best instant coffee in a ration, hands down, that I've ever had. If you guys get a chance to get some of this, let me show you all real quick. I don't know. I'm sure most of you guys, if not all of you guys, have seen this before. Oh wait, no, this isn't the. Oh man, this ain't the Dewey Egberts. Hang on a second. Maybe I got one sitting here. I don't think I do, but I might. Nope, I sure don't. Daggone it. I thought anyways, you guys check out another UKORP review, and you'll see the coffee I'm talking about. I want to find some of that stuff because it is so good. Shocker's already spotted the Hot Diggity Dog sauce. It's got Oscar on there, which is Shocker's dog. He posed for that picture right there, and they put him right on the bottle. This is a 2016. It's a July 7. Here, hang on. I'll show you real quick. There, oops. There's the date of production. It's 7/16, and it's menu 14. So a bunch of crap fell out of here. Anyways, there's the Hot Diggity Dog sauce, and there is our British butt ration. What else we got in here? We have the cola flavored drink. I tried using sparkling water to make one of these up, and it just ended up turning into a foamy mess. You really can't use sparkling water with a drink mix like this. It doesn't turn out very well. I might end up showing you guys that anyways, just to show you what happens. Here we have a cookies and cream flavored cereal bar. Nice. Orange flavored beverage base powder. Got one package of smooth peanut butter. I don't think I missed another super chat, did I? Did I miss another super chat? Different colors pop up on the screen, and I think I missed it, but I don't know how you guys do that. I don't know how you put my. Oh, it's doing the @Oldsmokey. Okay. You what? You're getting one of these for your brother in the military very soon. Yeah, these rations don't come with the Esbit stoves. The British military hand those out separately. Those, and their Esbit stoves come with fuel tabs packed in them, and then they also give them boxes of fuel tabs thereafter. Just catching up on a little bit of the chat. Hello from Cajun Country. What's up, Roger Simon? Thank you for showing up to the live stream. I really appreciate you. Now this looks interesting. I haven't flipped this over, but look at that. What's that? Marina? Beef jerky. Original soft. There's actually a good bit of... That's a nice little bag of beef jerky. Very cool. I love this. I think they should have a bag of this in every one of the British rations. There's a good bit of jerky there. 25 gram serving. Not bad. Best Buy is one of 2019, which I'm sure it'll be good a lot longer than that. Next up here we have hot chocolate drink orange flavor. Something that they do, well, the Canadians also do the mint flavor. And do they do an orange flavor in Canada? I can't remember. Could be wrong about that one. Oh yeah, this ain't gonna be like Jack Link's, I don't think. We'll find out though. I'll probably do this one on the next live stream if you guys want. This one or a vintage something. Mariani. Mariani. I got it. That's it. Beef jerky with beer, match made in heaven. That, and I know it sounds crazy, but I really enjoy having pretzels with a beer. I don't know why. I know it's kind of cliche, but I do. I like pretzels with beer. Grapefruit flavored boiled sweets, guys. I'll be honest, I like the grapefruit drinks in these. I know a lot of people don't like them, but I don't know how they get it to taste so real. It tastes like real grapefruit juice, these rations. And here is an apple, fruit-flavored energy drink powder, apple flavor. This has a Best By date of 5/20/20, which I'm sure, again, as long as you keep it nice, cool, and dry, and preferably dark, then they will stay good a lot longer than that. And here we have a bag of Just Nuts mix, 75 grams. Peanuts, almonds, cashews, and that's it. Peanuts, almonds, and cashews. Just Nuts. I like how they put a percentage on there. 60% peanuts, 30% almonds, and 10% cashews. So you probably got like 2 cashews in there. Now, I'm getting ready to pull out one of my favorite items out of a British ration. This and the fruit-flavored biscuits are some of my favorite. I think they should include them in every single ORP. They used to. Biscuits Brown used to be in every single ration, every single UK ORP. Now, they're in like maybe 1 in 4, 1 in 5 rations if you're lucky. I love these things though. These are really good biscuits. I don't know, it's just my personal preference. I really enjoy them. KC says he likes the grapefruit. I think it's. At first, you didn't think it would be. I really enjoy it myself. That's just me though. The German EPA was courtesy of MRE zone. All now a pea green with envy. Wait, what? Wait a minute. Did I miss something? I think Gabe ducked in and ducked out old SparrowMedicine. Let's see what our mains are in here. We have chicken sausages and beans in tomato sauce. 300 grams. This is the breakfast pouch. And then we have vegetarian pasta with beans and tomato sauce. That feels kind of soupy, actually. Nice kind of khaki brown package. A lot different than the shiny silver. I believe this would give away your spot a lot quicker than this khaki and tan package. I think they should consider going to this color. A lot better. Now, aha, looky there. I was actually talking about this earlier, saying that I want to try one of these. So there it is, the blueberry turnover. And that's got a Best By date of June 15th, 2019. Check this out. Another lamb dish. We got lamb and chickpea tangou. Tagine, sorry. Lamb and chickpea tagine. Nice. What's the Best By date on this one? June of 2019 as well. So it's good for almost another year by the Best By dates, but honestly, this would be good for, I would say if you store it nice, cool, dry, and dark, it'd probably be, oh, it's hard to tell. This could last 10, 15 years easily. Peanuts. Oh, I got way behind on the chat. And yeah, I got lost, man. Sorry. Here we go. This is really exciting. That's really nice looking packaging, I've got to say. The camera's not doing it any justice. In person, this looks very, very nice. Pack it back up here. And I get to have another camel with you guys. Since I got all those on hand, there's definitely no harm in having another one. So what do you guys think about the ORP? Look like something that'd be good for a live stream. Ben, you stream on, what do you stream on, Twitch? Do you stream on Twitch, Ben? I'm glad you guys enjoyed that. I like unboxing stuff like that myself, so I like watching it, so yeah, that was kind of fun. I think that was a nice little extra to add in there, for sure. Got the fruit soup set in there, let the kids try. Yeah, buddy, it's camel time. I keep losing my matches. There they are. White ones, they blend in too easy to what I got sitting on my table here. There we go. Yeah. Next time, if we'll go ahead and open up one of the 93s maybe on the next live stream. I'll take a vote. Anybody who wants to add something down in the comments after this video, if you're rewatching this live stream and you want to vote on what you want to see in the next live stream, doesn't have to be the MREs that I showed or the ORP. It could be anything, and I'll see what I can do about coming up with it. Thanks for stopping by, Rob Hoffman. I appreciate you watching the live stream, buddy. Well, thank you, Dodge. Appreciate it. I'm sorry about your coffee, though. You know what? I think I do want to check out that Frankfurt's. I've been thinking about that one for a long time. Yeah, sure, man. I'll check out a UN ration. Why not, dude? I'm always down for something new like that. Working on getting the new camera and stuff. I was telling them earlier. I think you were here. Got to get a new camera. I don't know why it'll do the live stream like this. I don't know if it's where it's not locking it into my memory, because this is just going straight on whatever YouTube's supplying. And I think it's great that YouTube supplies this platform for me to be able to come on here live with you guys. I think it's absolutely great. But after I record for about 5 minutes, it'll either kick off on its own and I'll lose everything and it'll lock up, or it'll lock up and I won't lose everything, but I'll only have 5 minutes of film, and I'll have to start back over. It's very odd. I just kind of figured that out here over the last few days whenever I was using my camera a whole bunch. Because I tried using it before. I messed up a CR1M that someone had sent in, messed up the breakfast, and I'm kind of waiting. While I've got 60 of you guys still here. Anyone who's here who hadn't hit the thumbs up, go ahead and do that for me. I'd really appreciate it. I don't know why it helps, but it does. I think it's kind of silly, but it does help get them thumbs up. Anyways, what kind of phone would you guys suggest would be good for filming? I don't know how tech savvy any of you guys are. I'm not very tech savvy myself. I'll be the first to admit. I do my best trying to get the videos put together the best that I can. And yeah, I've always had a Samsung. I've always been an Android person. But I will admit that Apple has some really nice quality cameras. So, yeah. Yeah, if I could afford an S9, dude, or a Note 8, I was looking at them. Looks like they're running like right around $600, and an S9's running like $750 to $800. So I might have to go down like the the previous phones to that, or a little older even. Any phone's fine. Galaxy, iPhone 6S and up. Yep, that's what I was thinking. The 6 Plus or whatever the iPhones are. I was thinking maybe just getting one of those and only using it for the camera. For nothing else, just using it to record with. Not using it as a phone, just using it to record with. Because I think they have really decent front-facing cameras, if I'm not mistaken. The iPhone 7 takes good pictures and film. Yep, Donald, I agree. I do like what Apple does with as far as what they've got going on film-wise. So, hey, I got 5 people gave it thumbs up, man. I really appreciate y'all hitting that thumbs up for me. Thank y'all very much. But yeah, I think Apple does very good with their film quality. Their cameras are very nice. They come through really clear. Of course, they got the 4K capability. And I think that started at the iPhone 6 Plus, 6S, 6S Plus, whatever they are. I'm not real familiar with iPhones, so as long as it's not a flip phone. Yeah, I haven't had a flip phone for a long time. Probably like 10 years. I just saw a guy using one yesterday, though. I was like, what in the world are you doing using it? It was a Motorola flip phone. I was like, oh my gosh. Flip phone. Yeah. Gotta love the flip phones. Some people swear by them, though. I mean, they were good phones, I gotta say. I had a Razor. One of the best phones I ever had, probably. Thank you, Ben. I appreciate you doing that as soon as you got here. Find an old Super 8. What's up, Mitchell? Mitchell? Thank you for stopping by the live stream. iPhone SE is the way to go. You want something cheap but gets the job done. I do want it to be affordable, but I'm willing to pay up a little bit for the quality, because I want my quality of my film to go up versus what it has been, which I film in 1080p. All my videos come out in 1080p. I think I've always had them that way. I'm not sure. That's what I've been looking on eBay, Renee. That's where I've been checking. Sharon says her father-in-law does the old school flip phones, it sounds like. He had one up to a few years ago. Oh, he doesn't have one anymore then, huh? You know, the flip phones, like I said, you can't beat them for what they're very functional. They serve their purpose. If all you need to do is make phone calls. Yeah, I had a Razor that lasted me like 6 years, but the Samsung Note that I'm using now, I've had this phone for 5 years, and it has been fantastic. Every time my battery gets weak, I just buy a new battery, slap a new battery in there. If I need more memory, I can slap a memory card in there. I don't have to worry about the internal memory, which, you know, my internal memory is kind of full right now, but, you know, I can always expand that. Oh, yeah, I don't have Facebook. That's one thing I don't have. Do you guys think I should start doing, like, Twitter and Facebook and stuff like that? I don't know how helpful that would be. I know I could kind of update you guys with stuff a little easier that way, but I don't know. I'm very unfamiliar with all of those other websites. I'm really, like, the only thing I know anything about is YouTube. Can't do that with an... Yeah, I know. In there for a second. Did you guys lose connection there? How does the connection look when you're in? Does anything ever, like, spotty or anything? I guess I should have asked you guys that before now. The T3i is a cheap way to go. Yeah, text me that later, Sticky Fangus, and we'll I might have you help me out, because I know you're a lot more tech savvy than I am. I know it's bad that I'm asking for help, trying to figure out what camera I should get. Alright, yeah, it did drop out for a second. Is that can of cigarettes vintage? Because, yeah, well, it depends on what you consider vintage. If you consider the 80s vintage, then yes, this is vintage, because it's from 1984 to 1988. That's your answer on that, Mitchell. I would consider it kind of vintage, but in the way of these, it's pretty rare to find these cans unopened, which this one was unopened until I just opened it at the beginning of this live stream, which was a very fun experience getting to hear that awesome hiss come out of this can. And they smell fantastic. I hope because I have really good internet, guys. I hope it comes through nice and smooth on your guys' end. I try to keep it the best I can. Yeah, dude, I'm vintage too, Ben Wilcox. Yeah, I definitely feel vintage, let me tell you that. Only my back and legs hurt anymore. I definitely don't mind asking you guys for tips and advice on what I should do to get a phone or new camera, because I definitely know that I need it so I can start getting some videos out. I've also got to get a laptop. That's where I get really dumb. Like, I'm not super dumb when it comes to cell phones. I think I can figure out which one's going to have the best camera for me. But there's so many different laptops out there. I mean, thousands and thousands of different laptops, and oh man, I do not know what I should be getting. Yeah, Tanner, my internet connection is very good. I know I pay a lot of money for it, but I have probably some of the fastest internet in the country, to be just being quite honest. It's like I said, it's not cheap, but my laptop is a $7,000 machine, brand new. Wow. Holy cow. That must be one heck of a laptop, Ben. Fastest in the West, yeah. I'm actually in the East, so fastest internet in the East. Go to Best Buy. Those guys are great at helping you pick. I might do that, but of course, I'm a penny pincher, so I figured I'd buy something off of eBay or something. So maybe I could hit a forum up on online or something like that, maybe, and and maybe get some help that way. Donald, your dad was born in 1911. Wow. Yeah, hey, Mitchell. Yeah, Mitchell Cryfield? Did I say that right? Mitchell Cryfield? Yeah. Where are you from, Mitchell? I assume your last name's Mitchell. You know, we do have really good internet where I live at. I don't know. I hear people complain all the time in big cities. Who was that? Easy that said that? You wouldn't think that West Virginia would be the mecca of high-speed internet. I hear people complain all the time doing live streams that are in bigger cities, that are out in Los Angeles. I heard St. Louis, some people in Texas. I've watched some live streams and they have trouble, like their internet will cut in and out, and they're just at home. So, you're from Canada, Ohio, and you're a kid, a teenager. Well, that's cool, man. It's all good. So if you're from Ohio, I have family that's probably, I don't know, we're pretty close there, so might be some family lineage long down the line there somewhere that we don't know about. See you later, Sniper. Appreciate you stopping by to the live stream. We just passed the 2-hour mark. You know what, guys? Look what I forgot. How did I do this? How did I forget this? Huh. Let's check out the cranberry protein bar. What a thing to forget. Huh. And this is cranberry too. The caramel ones are okay, but these cranberry ones are, oh man, these are good. You get 46 megabytes per second. You know, I'd have to check what my stats are, but for some reason I wanted to say the last time I checked it was like 90 something. 90 something megabytes a second. Look how sticky. Look at that thing. Cranberries all through it. You can see them on the sides. And it smells so good. I'm telling you, these protein bars right here are the bee's knees. Really, really nice. After dark, and after dark, yeah. I'm almost positive it was like 90. I want to say it was like 96. Okay. That tastes kind of weird. Tastes like alcohol. Yeah, Mitchell, back the video up. And you'll see the, you should be able to just go ahead and rewind it. And watch it from the beginning. You'll see some cool military rations and stuff. Had a U.S. ration up here. Went to a British ration. And prepared a Norwegian Arctic field ration. And also opened a can of Camels. I wish I could test my internet speed right now and let you guys know exactly what it is. While I'm thinking about it, this is going to be one of the first videos I do. This one, the Emmercom, and I said earlier tonight what the other one was going to be. As soon as I get my phone, which I'm going to order it within the next day or two. I don't know if you guys can see what's in that though. This has got yeah. If you guys read that, I don't want to say out loud, but it's got a roll of adhesive tape. All right, I just got to say, something's up with this. Tastes kind of sour. I mean, it's still sweet, but it's got a sour. I've had these before, and it didn't taste like boozy, like alcohol, like this one does. I don't know what's up with that. It's definitely not like the last one that I had. Not that great. Not impressed. Yeah, I just set it off to the side, Renee. I'm not gonna. Yeah, no, I'm done. This is going to be a fun one to open up, though. I do not think this has ever been opened. You can see a little bit where the tape has moved on it, but I think that's where it's just kind of separated a little bit. You can see it's bloated. I don't know what's bloated in there. Nothing's busted in there, though. You can see inside there nothing's wrong. This is going to be a fun one, though. It does taste fermented, yes. But, you know, I don't know if you guys have ever had First Strike ration, the First Strike bars. The chocolate one, it tastes like it's fermented. It really does. It tastes fermented. That's the only way I can explain it. It tastes like booze. It tastes like it's got whiskey in it. A very odd taste to me. It does have a chocolate taste, and it's sweet, and the puffed rice is nice, but I don't know. It's just that odd boozy taste is not really very appealing to me. What was the date on this? This is 2017, late 20, no 20. Should have been 2018 production date. Hang on, I'll tell you. The date should be right here. Right there. Best before date is July 28th, 2019. So, well within date, Renee. Should have been just fine. Just sometimes you get an odd component that just isn't up to snuff. It happens sometimes, but usually these Norwegian Arctic rations are top notch. Just kind of odd. Didn't have a right. The taste just was not right. I don't know. Heat hadn't bothered anything else in it. I think it might have came from the factory being kind of weird. I would say the components were a little bit off whenever this thing was packed. That's my guess. I don't even think this would make me sick, honestly. I think I could eat this whole thing. It wouldn't make me sick, but it wouldn't be a very pleasant experience to eat. Yeah, one of these days, like, yeah, 1,000 years from now. Could you imagine what it's going to be like 1,000 years from now? That's a question that if you ask yourself that, your mind can start to wonder and really start coming up with some crazy ideas of what it could be like 1,000 years from now. I have a feeling that some of the things that we think aren't possible will be everyday occurrences, or even normal. It would be considered normal every day. 50, Dan. There's 50 in this can. I'm pretty sure. I said I'd have to count them, but there's your good look in there. I'm pretty sure that's 50. I think I've had 3 out of there now. I didn't take it easy on them. But yeah. Heck, right there's probably 15. I just pulled up out of there. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. There's 18, 20, 2, 24, 26, 28, 32, 30. Yep. This is a 50 can. 47 of them left in there, I believe. I think I've smoked 3 of these, haven't I? Yeah, I've smoked 3 of them. Good night, Mr. Nobes. Thank you for your donation earlier. I really appreciate you. Thank you for stopping into the live stream. Thank everyone for hanging around for as long as you have. Hope I'm not boring you out of your minds. Might turn that camera around here in a second. You guys, oh yeah, here. You guys have probably seen this before. Let me lean over here and get it. Hang on. I got this for my table just because it's Oldsmokey. It's not Oldsmokey, it's Oldsmokey. Moonshine, and see it's a little tiny mason jar. Thought that thing was pretty cool. It's embroidered on there, I like that. And this is apple pie. Apple pie moonshine. You know you're bored if you're trying to figure out what's going to happen after you're dead. I think it's just I didn't come up with that question. It was in the comments, and I think that's an interesting question to come up. It's just one of those things, when you start thinking about it, your mind can go off on some crazy directions. Do you guys watch much stuff here on the YouTube, mainstream YouTube society type of deal? Like, you guys watch any of the Adam 22 or the No Jumper podcast or anything like that? There's been a lot of drama on YouTube lately that I've noticed. I haven't been able to watch much YouTube here lately, but every time I tune in, I keep seeing the same things on YouTube. I don't know if you guys get that in your feed, but I do. Oh, really? Potato guy? Yeah, I think the whole Fuzi thing brought a lot of people into Adam 22. Oh, well, he had that guy pass out. I don't know who that guy was. really messed up on his podcast. Yeah, Fousey Tube. You know, Fousey catches a lot of slack. Like I said, I haven't been able to watch a whole lot of it. I saw what he was trying to do for the 15th, and I thought that was pretty cool. I wasn't home during all that, so I didn't get to watch any of that. Yeah, he's all over the place, isn't he? Hot sauce. I don't think you're talking about Adam. Adam 22. Probably talking about Fousey. Drama on YouTube? Yeah, never. That's, you know what, guys? That's the direction that YouTube has went. It's kind of crazy because a lot of people now that's how they make it on YouTube. They involve themselves with the whole YouTube drama community, because there is a community behind that. Drama alert, and then it goes down from there. A lot of you guys might not even know what I'm talking about, but I've seen a lot of it here over the last couple years, and YouTube has went downhill big time. It's really went downhill for me as well. I don't want to complain about the things that they... Hey, Zachary Stone, thank you very much, my friend. Appreciate the super chat there. $5, man. I really appreciate that. Loving the live streams. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I was just mentioning how just how YouTube has changed since I have started doing YouTube, which has been it'll be 2 years at the end of September, I believe. So at the end of next month, or no, we got August, September, so a little about 2 more months. So I'm about a year and 10 months into actually having a YouTube channel and trying to run a YouTube channel. Now, it's kind of odd because I don't really know what's going on with YouTube. I kind of got into a argument with some people that work for YouTube, and yes, it's definitely going downhill. Sparrow 9612. It's hard to explain to anyone who hasn't dealt with YouTube directly, and I had never dealt with YouTube directly until it was about December. And long story short, I don't know if I should even talk about this. Sticky Fingers says his wife won't let him watch Sniper Wolf. People like to make videos for fun. That's what the site was made for, right? Exactly. And then it turned into a business, and then Google bought them out, and it turned into they don't care about the creators anymore, and they don't even care about what makes the most money. They're not even doing it's so strange. If I get into it too much, it won't be good for anyone, but it's not anything like you would think it should be. Hey, Oldsmokey, you want to try a Brazilian MRE? Well, yeah, absolutely, Pete. I'd be down for that. I have never had one, that's for sure. I do have a... let's see. I've got a Singapore setback that I need to try. I have a Polish that I have to get reviewed soon because I want to review it while it's still in date. But yeah, man, that would be awesome. Send that in. I can open that up at Oldsmokeys mail time, dude. Anything like that, you guys. I get so humbled by the things that show up in the mail. I really started the Oldsmokeys mail time just so I can start talking about that for a second. I started that thinking I might get some postcards and maybe a couple kids draw some pictures, and somebody wants to send something out of their junk drawer or something along those lines. And the Oldsmokeys mail calls that I've had so far have been they've turned out to be emotional. People have just bombarded me with kindness and gifts that I never imagined, and don't feel like I'm worthy of having. I feel like I I really do try to do the best I can for you guys, and you guys are great, man. You guys are fantastic to hang out like this. Oh yeah, the demonetized. Dan just brought up the demonetization thing. I think that's what you mean, the demonetization. And let's see, it was about November or December of last year. Yeah, they started demonetizing every one of my videos before I could even post the video. I'd be in the process of uploading it. Before I would even get it uploaded, it would turn yellow, which means that it's not suitable for monetization. And I would have to get it reviewed. And by the time that I would get the review done and back, I would have my first few thousand views or whatever over the first couple days. And, you know, it's not about the money part of it, because, you know, that's the reason I got into a conversation with people actually at YouTube, emailing back and forth. It took me like almost a month emailing back and forth, and they kept sending me responses that were just typical robotic responses, and I don't even want. They haven't paid me for months, and I've argued with them about it. When I argued with them about it, my views went from right around 10,000 views per video, which was about my average. Went from about 10,000 and down to about 5,000. And I don't know what they did, but that was right around the time that me and my son filmed that chip video, right before that chip video. And it's gradually been getting better here recently, so I'm just going to try to, there's no point in me even contacting them, asking them what's going on with this or that. I don't even care, man. I make videos because it's fun for me, it's a good hobby for me, and I enjoy getting to meet all you guys online like this. It's a very good outlet to be able to put my energy into right now. I definitely needed this whenever it came along, and ended up with some really good friends. Steve, 1989, he's probably my best friend at this point. I ended up making a bunch of good friends over this time through the Ration community that are still my friends and have been for a long time now. There's good people in what I do. They done something because I don't get notifications all the time. Right, Renee? Yes. That's another thing that I'll mention. They unsubscribe people from my channel. They do that a lot. I mean, the only reason I know is because people tell me. They tell me, like, oh, well, I got unsubscribed from your channel, or I had the notifications turned off. Of course, they didn't do that themselves. YouTube did that. And, yeah, that happens more than you'd think. And it's kind of odd. So, I've been wanting to make my own 12B. Wait a minute. I appreciate that. If I could ever even be considered in the same category as old Steve. Steve is very good at what he does. He's fantastic. And Steve's been doing this kind of stuff for, I'm going to say, at least 10 to 12 years, somewhere along in there. He's been doing it a long time. People don't realize how long he's been doing it. Steve was writing written reviews on MREinfo.com back in like 2006, I think, and probably even before then. But something happened to his account or something, and he lost some of his old posts or something. 10-4. What easy say? Hang on. Easy money. Okay, I don't know what you're talking about there. Sorry, guys. Get caught back up with the chat. I can't wait to get my personalized Sticky Fingers ration to review. Sticky Fingers is going to have his own rations coming out. I think he's actually going to sell some of them, if I'm not mistaken. Plans on sending me one for review, and I think he's going to have some t-shirts again. I've got one of his t-shirts, and has an MRE on it. I mean, you can't go wrong there. If you're into this community and you dig this kind of stuff, then heck yeah. But yeah, we get into the whole political talking and all that stuff about how YouTube is, and YouTube has really changed a lot. And in my opinion, my personal opinion, it's not been for the better. Especially not, it's not good for smaller YouTubers like all of us, really. I mean, really, it's just, it's us against the world now, trying to climb the ladder. Yeah, he says the internet's not the same. Well, Google, I think, in my opinion, they're a big chunk of what you'd consider to be the internet, and now they own YouTube. And once that, I swear, once that happened, it changed everything. YouTube used to be for the people. Now it's kind of like it's just there for celebrities, and it's there to, yeah, it's not cool. But anyways, I'm glad that I have this platform. Honestly, YouTube is a good platform as far as how easy it is to use, how easy it is to get my videos uploaded to you guys. So I'm thankful for having that, for sure. So I can't complain too much. Really, I'm not even complaining. YouTube's a great platform to upload your videos to. Flat out, it's not about the monetary gain. It's about opening up and getting to meet people through your passionate hobby, because I've got a passion for the ration. I always will. I think this is something that I'll always be into. I can't imagine me not having rations being a part of my life. So yeah, that's something I'll probably always have going on. I don't know if I've even showed you guys. Steven Graffam says, Steve 1989 videos were my first MRE videos. Steve introduced a lot of people to MRE videos. And I heard, you know, people think about the old timers that were around. Call them old timers, but they're not old. But there was a guy, MRE Jap. I've seen a couple of his, I've seen a couple clips of the videos that he done. I'm going to say like 2007, 2008 probably. He was one of the first, if not the first, actual ration reviewer. And MRE Jap, he's the one that kind of paved the way, and he erased his channel. He no longer is around, and you can't find his videos. You can't find anything. You can't find anything about MRE Jap. You can go ask Gundog about him. Gundog will tell you that he's probably the one that got Gundog into it, to be quite honest. Got some B units we'll check out here sometime. This is going to be a video. It's going to be coming up. Got a good B2 and B3. My B1 unit is bloated as I'll get out. I don't know if you guys can see how bloated that is, but yeah, it's definitely when you can do that with the key and it's sticking up off the bottom like that, no good. That's not good. Everything in there's soft. The jam's busted in there. B1 unit, no good. But these other two, I have high hopes for them. I think these ones are going to be okay. I know for sure the B2 unit's going to be edible, and I think the B3 unit, it feels good. I hear cracker crumbs in there, nice little banging around. For sure. Can't wait on that. Potato guy, you're not the only one. Yeah, you're not the only one, man. I know numerous people that would agree with you on that, for sure. Yep. Yeah, it's definitely hang on. Anna After Dark. Yes, it does have a lot of pressure on it. That can, the jam is busted inside of it, and it's just, it started to swell and bloat. There's no point in even opening it, because if I open it, I mean, I can open it up, but there's no point in it. It's just, it's nasty inside. It's going to be sticky jam all over everything. The crackers are going to be nice and moist and disgusting and rancid, and they're not unedible. Nothing in that can is edible any longer. Hey, what's up, Dave? How you doing, buddy? Appreciate you showing up, my man. Um, yeah. You know what? 12B engineering. Like I could film a ration where I just rip it open and just make a mess with it to tell you that it's good or whatever. It's bad. It's whatever. But I don't ever see any information being added in there. Half the time, even knowing where items are from or stuff like that. It's like, I don't know. It just depends. That's each person's preference. Yeah, some people prefer to have that really quick run through, just unpackaging, kind of like I just did that unboxing, just kind of go through it real quick, and then just rip everything open real quick. That's definitely a style preference. Yeah, I mean, it is. I have watched a few videos that were okay, and I've watched videos that was like, what in the world? I don't know if you guys watched my corned beef hash video, but that was kind of in response to his corned beef hash video, the 25-year-old MRE opening or whatever it was. So I opened up a 25-year-old corned beef hash and consumed the entire thing. 100%. Those rations right there hold up really well. Sticky, yeah. I think a lot of guys have a story. Can I just suggest anything? I better not. I better not. I don't want to cross no. Yeah, it's all right. Like I said, I mean, it's a preference thing. As far as hacker goes, my kids started watching Crazy Russian Hacker probably like 5 or 6 years ago, give or take. He's good. He was good for kids. So, holy wow. What's up, Tanner? My man. You know what? Hey, you like my corned beef hash video? That's one of my favorite videos of all time. I really appreciate the super chat, my friend. Thank you for the $9.99. Yeah, man, I loved it. Hey, I'll tell you what. Since that corned beef hash video, I've opened up a 1993, two 1991s, and I sent Emmy made in Japan in 1992. But I've eaten 3 more corned beef hashes the entire ration. I ate the whole thing. I haven't had one that's been bad yet, and the whole ration's usually completely good. Yeah, me and Steve's met before. Yep. Hung out for a few days back in October of 2016, and we've got plans to meet up again. We will meet up again, for sure. That was Alvin that asked that. But yeah. Yep. Sticky Fingers met Steve too. On an MRE deal. I remember sending texts back and forth, getting you guys together on that out there in Cali, California. And After Dark, totally not cool. Should give credit where credit's due. Wait a minute. What happened? Whatever happened to Gusto? That's a good question. I don't know. Oh, you're talking about what Crazy Russian Hacker did to Sticky Fingers. Yes, I know. That was not cool. He's done the same thing to MRE Zone. And also, I think he did the same thing to Drew, and or Rations and More, I should say. And who else? Somebody else, too. Can't remember. Hey, what's up, 12B Engineering? Thank you very much, man. Thanks for the super chat. $10 down. Man, I really appreciate that. Every little bit of this, guys, is really very helpful. I really appreciate it. Definitely going to go to a good cause. Anything that, like I said, anything that I make from this is going to go right back into the channel. Actually, anything that I've ever made from this channel has went right back into the channel. I mean, I've got some cool stuff sitting around from it, but it all goes right back into stuff that eventually will get opened up or has already gotten opened up for you guys. So I appreciate every one of you guys, man. Thank you so much, 12B Engineering, for the super chat again. Crazy Russian hacker is a... yeah, I've heard that too before, David. I'm going to try not to get into that too much, though. Hot sauce, yeah. We've talked about numerous times trying to get another MRE meetup together. And I'll be honest, last time, Black Dog Bob kind of took the reins on that and got us all together. He got us all together on at a gun show in Doswell, Virginia, and that was in October 2016. And we've talked about it a couple times since then, and I think it's something that we definitely need to figure out how to get. The community has grown so much since October of 2016. It's at least doubled in size since then, if I was to guess. It would probably most likely have to be at another gun show like that. And I've got some film from whenever I was there, too, that I never did upload or anything. Had Steve open up a carton of Chesterfields in the middle of a log cabin. It was pretty cool. Okay, cool. Crazy Cat, looking forward to it. I'll pay for mine. Wait a minute. What's going on here? Hope they come back. I don't think, that's another person that Crazy Russian hacker kind of. See, Kiwi Dude sent him the New Zealand ration. Actually, sent two of them. The New Zealand rations that he had. And of course, you didn't hear anything about Kiwi Dude's channel over there at Crazy Russian Hacker. And for whatever reason that is, I don't know. I mean, referring someone to another ration review channel, I don't get where that would hurt anything. I don't know. It's not going to hurt his channel. I don't get it. But yeah, Kiwi Dude's busy with his family and a new job. I know that. That, and I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I can't talk for the man. I know those two things are going on with him. And someone asked about RC Gusto. I'm not real sure what's going on with Gusto. I haven't seen or heard from him in, what has it been? It's been a few months probably. Yeah, I don't see why we can't all get together and eat some MREs, man. Hey, Oldsmokey, did you ever get to drink the vodka that you got from... You know what? I've got it sitting right here, and I was going to do that tonight, which, of course, I got in touch with Mickey before I did the live stream, and I knew that he was going to be at work tonight, and me and him was going to try to plan that for a night that he's not going to be at work, so I can break out that whole Montana box with the vodka and enjoy that while he's here on the stream. That's going to be a live stream video in itself. I'm going to break out all that stuff. It's like I said, I brought it out tonight, but he ended up being at work tonight. So, and I know he's had a long, rough day today. Had somebody quit on him and stuff. So he's kind of short-handed, where someone quit on him, and he's trying to pick up slack. So let's see. Hot Sauce says, "What sounds legit?" Have 7 acres, we can have a bonfire. Oh, Crazy Cat Head, that's right. You're in Kentucky, right? Crazy Cat Head's in Kentucky. The only thing with that is, like, a lot of the guys that would come would be down with bringing a tent and hanging out outside, but a lot of the guys would also probably prefer staying at, like, a hotel or something. We almost had one in Las Vegas last year. What was it? I think we had it planned for July of last year. And like the last 2 months, it just kind of lost steam and everybody lost interest. I really wanted to go to Las Vegas, but I don't think I could have afforded to have went anyways, because just flying out there would have been expensive, and then staying in a room, which I think somebody probably let me stay with him. Heck, Steve would probably let me stay in his room if he went. But I think that would be the best place to do it. Shine Hatfield. Yeah, Las Vegas does sound cool. I think that would be the best place because you get people from the West Coast that can go to Vegas, and then you got people on the East Coast that always want to go to Vegas. So it's kind of a good meeting point. And then you can also go and shoot a bunch of machine guns and stuff like that. There's another guy, what's he? The most armed man in America. He's in Colorado. That guy has some of the coolest stuff. He's got some of the coolest YouTube videos of his collection. They're fantastic. You guys look up the most armed man in America, and he has got some of the coolest stuff. He was going to have his own reality show, and it was really, really unfortunate. The day that they were wrapping up filming for the first season, they had a bunch of pyrotechnics set up, and his wife ended up getting killed on the last day of filming. It was the last shoot. It was of the day. They were done, and some explosions went off, and it ended up killing her. And he never did get a show after that. But a lot of his footage is still here on YouTube, and it's really, really cool stuff. You guys definitely check him out. Really cool. Demolition Ranch is a great channel. He's got 3 channels. He's got the ranch. He's got the off the ranch, and he also has the vet ranch. Good channels. I like that guy. I think he seems like a down to earth, cool guy. Love the gun channels. YouTube's they're cracking down on them really hard though. I figured he would get demonetized across the board, but I've been watching some of his videos, and they're still running ads on him. But I also see other guys that have gun channels that they've cut off completely. They will not run any ads on them. It's kind of weird. But Dan D, you say Demolition Ranch has a lot of guns. You got to look up the most armed man in America. He's in Colorado. I can't remember his name for the life of me, but holy cow, man. It's so cool. He's got tanks. He's got, all kinds of machine guns. But his museum inside his warehouse, he's got a bunch of soldier. All of his Americans are dressed up in actual uniforms that have been donated to him by guys that came back from the service. They come straight over and they say, "Here's my uniform with everything." They give him some pictures, dog tags, the whole 9 yards, and he sets it all up in his museum. It's fantastic. And his weapons collections, it's crazy. Rocket launchers, you name it. Let me see if anybody's looked that up. The Dragon Man, I do believe that is the one. John Brown Productions brought that, said the Dragon Man. I do believe that is. Forgotten Weapons is an awesome channel. Yep, I like that one too. Absolutely. This is Shocker. Shocker loves the old the gun channels too. He probably knows who I'm talking about. I don't think he's still here in the chat. I appreciate everyone hanging out. 2 hours, 38 minutes, and 38 seconds. 2:38:38. This has been a fun one. The next time I do a stream, I'll try to get Steve in here. I know you guys really enjoy that when he's down here in the chat. It's fun for everyone, and he actually helps me out with the chat whenever he's in here, because it goes by so fast. Click, 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 click. It's crazy how fast the chat goes by. Yeah, it's not hard to spend a lot of money on MREs. 12B Engineer, I'll tell you what. When I first got into it, I was like, well, I'll just pick up a couple cases, and I'll put those up. And those will be good for emergencies, plus, maybe I can shoot a couple videos or something with them. Well, it kind of started out like that. And then I started getting, which I was always into the cigarettes aspect of it anyways, and that was what I was on the search for, was anything tobacco related that I could get that was related to the military. So I've been on a search for that. I have a pretty good collection of that. One of the coolest little packs that I have right now is a Philip Morris pack that came out of Steve's SA3 review, the Survival Arctic 3, and it's the little Philip Morris pack. I have that up there on my shelf. I've got the Pall Mall 5-pack, and those are like great big non-filter cigarettes that came from Ham and Lima beans that I actually sent to Steve. That's one of my other cooler packs. And then my other I have a 5-pack of Lucky Strikes that I got in one of my MCI reviews that I really like. And then I traded and got the Camels out of the 5-in-1, and I've got another pack of Camels from a military base. I can't remember. Sticky Fingers, you're going to do a question and answer soon. Watch if you want to know. Hold up. What'd someone ask? Yeah, my collection has cost me over $1,000, but I really like collecting them. KC, yeah, man. And KC, it's dual purpose. So you can collect them, but it's also emergency food. So if anything ever happens, you've got plenty of food stored up. So you can't really complain about having food. And then every time you get something, it constitutes a meal or 3 meals that you can sit down and have. You get a 24-hour ration. Say you spend $60 on a 24-hour ration. Let's just say that. That's $20 a meal. That's sitting down and having a good meal. But you get to experience someone else's culture through their food. So that's one of the fun things about getting the international rations. See you later, Steven. I'm going back through the comments a little bit. Hot Sauce says, Sticky, are you Latino? Just wondering. And that's what you responded to. I'm going to do a question and answer soon. I see. I got you got about 2K in your stock now? Yeah, I could see that. It's not hard to do, man. Not hard to do at all. Yeah, this is a great community, Hot Sauce. It's good people, and there's good people in my chat. I'm proud to have everyone that's in here right now. You guys are awesome. Dan, I swear I see blue dots on them high-power non-filter cigarettes. Oh, yeah. I don't really get that too bad from the non-filter ones. I don't know what it is. The non-filter ones usually are pretty good. The strongest cigarette that I personally have had is the Chesterfield. The Chesterfield is probably the most potent cigarette that I've smoked. The Lucky Strikes usually aren't too bad. The Pall Malls usually aren't too bad, the non-filters. I really enjoy both of those, to be quite honest. Oh no, the stream cut off for you, Shine. Sorry. It's still here, though. I think everyone's still here. Yeah, opening them, seeing the different types of food, the different colors, the packaging, the getting to taste all the weird stuff, eating some kasha from Russia, just stuff like that normally you would have to go to a Russian restaurant, and then who knows if it's going to be very authentic. It might be curved to an American palate. So it's kind of one of those things, What do you see? Duck pate. What are we talking about here? Took about 2 years buying various MRE stuff. It's hard to find a New Zealand ration. Could you recommend a site? No, nobody supplies them, Alvin. New Zealand rations pop up. They've been popping up about either once a month or once every 3 months. There's a guy that usually comes up, same guy usually, that comes up and sells 1 or 2 of them here and there. So my suggestion to you on the New Zealand ration is to keep your eye open on eBay. I actually have a New Zealand ration that I'm going to be reviewing here real soon as I've figured out this camera situation, which after we finish up the stream tonight, that's going to be one of my main focuses, is getting on eBay and maybe a little bit of YouTube research, seeing what kind of camera qualities some different phones have. I'm going to look into the OnePlus 6. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of that. I had never heard of it until I seen it on an unboxing YouTube show. Sticky finger. Everybody wants to do sticky fingers. Do a face reveal. I love the Brian. What's up, Brian? Did you just join the stream? He says, love the videos guys put out. What I don't understand is all the people running out to stock up on MREs to eat in front of the TV or as novelty. Really missing the point if you're doing that. Well, you know what? It's like there's an MRE culture to it now. It's kind of like it's a hobby to a lot of people. I definitely would not advise eating MREs more than like 3 times a week, maybe at most 4 times a week. I think that's plenty. But you know, if you can go out and pick up MREs for I don't know, $30 to $60 a case at your local thrift shop or Army surplus, and you've got anywhere from $2 to $5 per ration in them. I mean, why not? Why not have that for a meal every now and again? I don't see the problem with that. Sticky Fingers just made a claim. I'm going to make it verbal. He says, I promised a viewer. Okay, you've already done it. I promised a viewer I would do a face reveal at 100,000 subscribers. Alright, you heard that, everyone. We got to get him up to 100,000 subscribers so we can see his face. Sticky Fingers' face. I'll tell you what, I want one of those North Korean rations, man. David. Yeah, create, like, what would it be, 90, like, 70, 80, 90,000, Google accounts, and, you can subscribe to my channel a bunch, too, whatever's left over, to get Sticky Fingers to his 100K. This fruit soup's calling my name. It's been sitting here. I think the fruit's actually reconstituted now. Now, you know what? Those are still tough. Mangoes, I believe. Really tasty, though. Tastes like a tropical fruit drink. Or a candy. Tropical fruit candy. Sean says the French MREs are amazing. I've got a French MRE ration. I've got an RCIR that I've been wanting to review for a while, but I think I might use it for a live stream too, because I'm going to share it with my kids. That way I can just take a meal out of it and give them the rest. Yeah, that's the thing, man. I think it sets there and it gets thicker. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's pretty thick. I mean, it's not gelatin thick, but it's pretty thick. It's definitely viscous. I just dropped that on myself a little bit. Yep. I need to dig some Lucky Strikes out. I got a whole pack of 1972 Lucky Strikes that I've been wanting to smoke. There's no point in me keeping all that. I used to get vintage cigarettes, guys, just to have them and set them on my shelf and collect them, right? Well, I started watching ration videos and figuring out that there were military cigarettes that were preserved and stuff like that, right? So when I figured that out, I started opening my packs. I started opening them and trying them out. Had a pack of Centuries. Centuries or Cavaliers, one or the other, I can't remember. From 1976, the bicentennial year. Still to this day, one of the best, if not the best, filtered cigarette I've ever had in my life. They were fantastic. I got to share those with Steve and Black Dog Bob, and even K-Man had one. And Ollie, which is Housel from MREinfo.com. Who else was out there? Shoot. Can't believe I can't remember. Name Not Found was there. There was a lot of people at the last MRE meetup. A lot of them aren't around anymore. One of the best things I've ever had in a ration. Had a pear drink mix from the Canadian IMP. A pear drink mix. Surely I've had a pear drink mix. I've had all kinds of IMPs, and I've had all kinds of IMP drink mixes. Shocker sent me a whole bag of them one time. because I guess maybe because he'd get 2 in the ration and he'd send me one of them, or he'd save me one of them. He really hooked me up with a lot of drink mixes back in the day. Japanese rations, yeah, some of them are very expensive, yes. The actual JSDF rations that come with those crazy flameless ration heaters, those are hard to come by anymore. They really are. I would like to find one myself. The last one I seen, I think it sold for $70, and I think that was on MREinfo.com. What's up, Mason? What Mason say? Crazy Cat hits Japanese wrath. Yeah, I was talking about that. Yep. Mason, one of the best things I've ever had. I'm gonna, dude. When we get off the stream, I'm gonna go see if I have a pear drink mix. I'll bet I do. If it's a modern drink mix, I have an old 1993 Canadian IMP that that K-Man from MREinfo.com sent me a long time ago that I really want to get into. Yeah, you should have stocked up on those back in the day, Sticky Fingers, because I wonder how well those hold up over time. I wonder what kind of preservatives they got going on. Let's see here. Before I wrap up the stream, okay, Crazy Cat, you seen one? Was it the cans for $140? Crazy, I keep calling you Crazy Cat Head. But yeah, was it the cans that you saw of the Japanese ration for $140? Renee Allen, good luck on getting a beer. The French put wine in a Christmas ration, and of course I have an Italian that has the shot of liquor in it. Renee, you say multi-magnum is with all on the beer. Yeah, I hear you. Good luck on that one. Like I said, I don't know how shy of putting an actual can of beer in there and taking a chance of it exploding, which I don't see our military doing that anytime soon. Not that I don't think anyone would complain about finding a beer in their MRE. Especially a guy out in the field. I'd say he'd be happy to get it. Beer and an FRH, but a coldness ration cooler. a ration cooler. Yeah. The thing with that is, like, it would have to be, they would have to dehydrate the beer and put it in a pouch like this, or they would have to put it in tablet form, like you guys have seen the tablets. If they done that, then you might be able to have an actual alcoholic beverage in a ration. But shy of that, the problem with having a beer in there is flying in a plane at 30, 40,000 feet. Those cans would bust all day long. Yeah, Dan, I agree. I think you'd get whiskey. You could put whiskey, like, because it's not carbonated, you could put that in a drink pouch, double bag it, like, in 2 different bags. Maybe put a piece of cardboard around the initial, and you might be able to get by with putting that in the ration. Yeah, I know it does. Yeah, I've seen it before. Shine Hatfield said, yeah, powdered alcohol does exist. I have seen it, so I know they can do it. I don't know. I wonder if they could do that easy money. I don't know. I think that they probably could. Yeah. Pour that in your fruit soup. Yeah, I hear that. That's something that they could have. You said Gundog did the soda maker and beer maker thing. That's something that they could have, like, on site at a field kitchen or something. But you know, they're not supplying those guys with alcohol for the reason of they want them to be as keen with their senses as possible. When you're in the field, you want to feel everything, see everything, smell everything, and be as aware as possible. That would have to be something that would be allocated for after hours, for sure. Now I want a shot of kombucha. Probably don't want me in the military. Easy Money said they probably don't want me. They probably they don't want the military drinking. Which, I mean, if you're in the military, you're going to drink, but you just can't do it while you're working. You know what I mean? Like when you're having an MRE, you're sitting down, you're at work, so, and you're not even, most of the time you don't even have your bag with you anyway, or your MRE bag. You just rip that thing apart. You got a few. You might have the main entree. You might even toss that. You might have a couple of the sides and a drink mix, or, I mean, you don't have much of what's left over in the bag. A lot of it gets tossed. Just joined. What you got there? White Junior Production. Wait a minute. Does that say White? White Junior Productions. You missed a lot of it. You'll have to back up the stream. I did a Norwegian Arctic field ration, and I opened up a can of 1984 to 1988 Camels, and we checked that out. And we've done a lot of stuff during this stream. Actually, it feels like we've done a lot anyway. I could be wrong. It feels like it, though. Checked out a lot of cool stuff. Opened up a British ORP and went through the contents of that for a stream in the future. Yeah, don't need a sniper seeing double. Right on. Yeah, getting cross-eyed and drunk. Hey, what's up, old maid drop bear? It's all right, man. Hey, what time? Look, I made an announcement on YouTube. Did any of you? That's a good question. Well, I still got all you guys here. Did you guys get the announcement that I made today at like 4:30, 5 o'clock, somewhere along in there, that I was going to be doing the live stream at 8:15 tonight? Hey, Bear, who won the contest with Little Bear? White, that's cool. 7A. That's all right, man. Yeah, glad to have you here. Oh, I said your name right. Right. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate you showing up to the live stream, and I appreciate you saying that you enjoy the videos. I enjoy making videos that people enjoy watching. For sure. 12B engineer for the 11B infantry. No, I didn't. I will watch this all. Yeah, you'll have to check it out later this afternoon. I hear you, dude. It's early over there where you're at, and I think it's tomorrow where you're at. Today, I don't know what today's date is. Hang on, I can tell you. Today is the 24th here, so it's the 25th where you're at, and it's probably like, I don't even know what time it is for you, like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, or I don't know, noon? I don't know. I'll watch it this afternoon with Mini Drop Bear. Yes, I got it. It was a great idea. Twice the targets for the snipers. Yeah. You didn't get the notification, Shine. Thank you for letting me know, because I did put a post up and I put like 5 or 6 different countries and times that the live stream would start. That's all good, Sparrow. I mean, it's all good. Don't worry about it. Mini smashed me in the competition. I don't know what competition you guys had. Okay, you got it. 12B, cool. You got the notification earlier today. All right. With that said what different times it was going to be. It was going to be like, of course, 8:15 here, 5:15 Pacific Standard Time, and on and on. I did Berlin. I did Australia. I did Germany, Australia, the UK. Where else? I can't remember. I think I did Tokyo or Japan or something like that. Different times. Your videos are always awesome. Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate that, old mate Drop Bear. Thank you, sir. I hope I don't get annoying after a little bit of time. I do have one of those things called the gift of gab. I know I have it. I've always had it. I don't think I know a stranger. I talk to everyone just like I'm talking to you guys right now. If you guys would meet me, this is exactly what I would be like if you'd meet me. I'm pretty easy to get along with, I think. Hey Sharon, I'll talk to you later. I'm getting ready to get off of here too. I've just passed the 3-hour mark, and I'm just reading through the comments real quick. Night, Sharon. I think I want to say good night to everyone because I'm going to go heat up what I got left of this this Norwegian Arctic field ration and share it with my kids. It's kind of late here, but they're up in there playing video games, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, man, I'm going to do that every time now, old mate Drop Bear. I'm gonna make an announcement. I'm gonna try to do an announcement now the day before, and then one the day of, and let people know. If I can, I'm gonna try to do one on Saturday, and I'm gonna try to get a couple videos shot as soon as I possibly can, and get them edited and get them out. But all right, guys. If you guys like this video, don't forget to hit that like, comment, and subscribe. You can do that with this video just like you can do any of my other videos. There will be a link to my Patreon down in the description of this video. Also, of course, I want to say thank you to my patrons that I won't be able to put a list of them on the screen like I always do. You guys are fantastic for all your support that I get over there. And there's always links to that down in the description as well. But this has been the live stream number 3 with the Norwegian Arctic field ration and a can of 50 camels from 1984 to 1988, not sure which. And this has been a fun video to make, guys. Been fun hanging out with you guys. Love these live streams. I actually look forward to them every time I do them now. So I'm looking forward to the next one. And alright, guys. I guess I'll see you on the next live stream ration review. Later.